Okay, I'm here. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Is that content? No. I don't know. Just pour myself a drink. I heard there was gonna be a title update today, so I wanted to finish what I was doing, which is my new character. My original character, Do Not Steal Her. Damn, 4.5 hours. I'd just be fucking Magnum Mallow. Ugh. The Secret Boy. Well, I guess it was just a joke. It was an unplanned stream. I don't actually need to record. Yeah, I saw the announcement. They put in fucking whatever Rocket Dragon, and they patched in an ending fucking finally. Like, holy shit, dude. Damn it. I mean, Rathlos. Well, maybe it's Anjanath. I'd imagine it's Rathlos. Still using this stupid Aknosom. Like, I'm positive this is probably Rathalos upgrade, but I've been using this since like as soon as I killed Aknosom, I built that. I probably should have built a Kodachi. Thing is, it's like not an upgrade. What do you get? 10% affinity and a Kinsect. Like that's like barely an upgrade. And Thunder's not even that good because a lot of the monsters are Thunder. Maybe that probably would have been a more appropriate upgrade. That's probably the Rathalos tree, I imagine. Maybe not. Fire to ice? Oh, is this more of like the... Rocket Dragon's a dragon made out of rockets. Build the Kodachi Greaves. Or the Kodachi Coil. Or Somnicanth. All I'm doing this character for is to figure out when the new Kinsects become available. That's like literally it. New recipe time, whatever. Actually, it's actually kind of incredible how much they give you. No, I want to register. I want to register the loadout. It's incredible how much they give you with the title updates and shit, because they just give you like 5 pitfall traps and like 60 mega potions. And it's like, yeah, that's helpful. Because you have a lot of you actually, if you're flying through the game like I am right now, where you're like only doing key quests, I think I've done like a handful of optionals. Like there's actually quite a bit of tension in terms of item usage, because you just like don't have anything. Oh my god, why do I have to talk to her fucking twice? Capture quest. Oh, let's go. Top secret. Well, I was just like, I'm gonna play anyways. May as well stream it. You know, whatever. I was recording it. I was doing it in Discord yesterday. Hello? Well, it's a power surge. I had like a power surge earlier, and I heard a big click, and like the power on all my stuff went out except my computer. And it's because I have a battery backup, which is pretty nice, honestly. I didn't hook it up for a really long time, but now I have it hooked up to my PC, and it's just like, power goes out, my lights go out, my computer's still running. I'm like, damn, dude. It was only for like a second, too. It's just like, you know, you hear the pop, and all the lights turn off, and then they turn on instantly again. And you're like, oh, okay. Your own. Well, it's not so bad. It's just like it gets like I don't like a lot of the weapons. Like I find a lot of the weapons not overly fun to play. So since I don't actually enjoy a lot of the weapons, it's kind of annoying to like go through the weapon trees and figure out what's good and not and test out stuff. Like what did I do? The other day I was like testing out Switch Axe, right? And I'm like, do the files actually matter? And it's like there's like some very minor differences between like I think power file like charges up like very slightly slower, and it's like, yeah, okay, but it's like, does it matter? And it's like, it turns out it's like the file you have on your Switch Axe doesn't really matter. It's kind of just like whatever. I gotta do some more testing with Charge Blade, but like I'm probably just gonna have 2 builds. Like here's an Element Charge Blade build, and here's an Impact Charge Blade build. But most of the good low rank Charge Blades are Impact anyways. So Element has always been a more late game thing. I really think they should just like let you choose like make it like bow coatings and just be like, oh yeah, I can just choose to be like I can just be like, oh, I'm gonna load up element file for this charge blade, or I'm gonna load up exhaust file for this switch axe, right? Like that's what it should be. I was thinking about that the other day of like how like that's how you fix some of these weapons. Like you just have like a weapon that's kind of shit because it's got the wrong file type. And it's like you don't need that at all. Light, it's redhead. Give me all my juice, my bug juice. Because I will eat the bug. When I'm playing this weapon, I eat the bug. You can all make fun of me how bad I am at Insect Glaive because I like never play this shit. Rocket Dragon Insect Glaive doesn't have a rocket booster. Like Valstrax is like such a shitty design. Like even like Xeno, like I think like Zenogre is like pushing it in terms of like design. But then you've got like Valstrax, who's like, yeah, this is like quite clearly like supremely over-designed. Alright, I didn't know they gave you fucking earplugs with the 3. It's pretty hilarious to think about. Get him. They made the bugs so fucking slow. I don't know. Everything in Rise just feels fucking worse. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's very few weapons that I think are better in Rise. One of them is probably Longsword feels better. But like Charge Blade and shit, and Switch Axe doesn't feel nearly as good in Rise 2. And I don't know why that is. He's leaving. God, low rank weapons and armor fucking sucks, dude. Quick question, what skills am I looking for in Talismans or Dual Blade, and what would be a perfect talisman? I don't know what the... I don't actually have any idea what the perfect one is. But it's probably something absurd like attack 4, like 3 level 2 decoration slots, you know. For Dual Blade, you're basically just looking for like, I don't know, what would be good? Like literally anything that's like crit boost probably. Crit boost, critical eye, weakness exploit, sockets. There's probably a good talisman that's like Stamina Surge 3. I don't know, like just like anything with like a lot of level 2 sockets is really good. Because they made all the good skills level 2 sockets, so level 1 skills are like fucking useless. If they wanted me to run Stamina Thief, you'd succeeded because there's literally nothing else. It's like the best level 1 decos are like Satiated. It's like Satiated Grinder. Like whatever, I don't even know, like it just like picks shit that's like, okay, I just gotta fill the sockets. But like I don't care, like I don't put any talismans in my builds because it's obviously shitty because it's all random. But if you can just get sockets, you just have to like calculate what you want in your build and what the socket value is. Most decos that are worthwhile are level 2. Holy fuck. Level 2. New Kinsects are weird. The assist type will give you one color always with the second depending on where it hits, but it lasts like 20% shorter. I'm just going with speed because like the Kinsect is super fucking slow. So going for speed seems good because it makes it easier to use. Because what do you want to do like immediately with Insect Glaive? You just want to get your 3 things up like as soon as possible. So as soon as you get the 3 up, it's like, okay, cool. I have my 3. And then you go back, you just go on to attacking the monster at that point. Which is fine, it's just like, I don't know. You don't really use your Kinsect for a lot unless the monster's like being up in the air and you're just like shooting it with your bug. Uses Quick Sheath 3 on Longsword. Starts a new Longsword character. Why is Slow Sheath? Everyone, yeah, I got a lot, like, well, I didn't, there was one guy who's like, yeah, you should have level 3 Quick Sheath. I'm like, dude. Sounds like that's a perfect thing to get in with your talisman, doesn't it? He's just like, every build should have Quick Sheath 3. And it's like, Yeah. The gear that has quick sheath on it is terribly itemized. So put it on, like, either deco it in or put it on your talisman. Like, it's not like the gear that's good late game is itemized for attack, and the gear that doesn't have it is bad, basically. And that's like kind of a shame. I talked about this a little bit in Discord yesterday. But like, stuff is like, the attack skills are like so undercosted, and all the utility skills are like severely overcosted, and it really fucking sucks. Because it's just like, what does everyone run? You just run attack. Because attack is like literally the most important thing in this game, because it's about hunting monsters. Like, the defense skills don't do enough to justify having them. Like, don't even get me fucking started on earplugs. Being like, earplugs being quite literally 5 level 3 sockets for something that happens maybe like 4 times a fight, you know? I missed my red because I sucked him off. I sucked off the other kind. Get in. Everybody, get in here. Like, you gotta play the game? Well, it's not that, it's just like, it seems like sometimes it's just never enough, right? It's never, your build is never good enough. I've had guys on my Monster Hunter World videos say, like, wow, your build is shit. And it's like, dude, I literally say in the guide my build uses no decorations. And you're like, I can make a better build because I have these decos. And it's like, yeah, I do too. That wasn't the point of the fucking video. It's just like, congratulations. Congratulations, you literally, like, set your own fucking determination of what we were judging this based off of. Congratulations, dude. Have your Kinsec like auto attack. Like, he's got his little stamina bar. Oh no, my energy has been sucked out. Ugh. Longsword, how to simultaneously look good and ensure your teammates look bad. They definitely have like a massive boner for Longsword, like all the devs. Like, it's so stupid, too, because they give you a fucking longsword, right? Like, you beat Magna Mallow, and they literally give you a longsword, and it's like, okay, dude. It's like, fucking okay. Like, clearly a little bit of favoritism here. I'm trying to think of the other Monster Hunter games. I think they might have given you a sword and shield in one of them. I think you can get a great sword in Freedom Unite. But then in Monster Hunter Tri, they give you a longsword again. You get a longsword because of you beat Sayadus, and the Argosy captain gives you a longsword. A turf war with Great Roggy. Holy fuck, dude. Give me fucking essence. I'll take it from Roggy if I have to. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. How did that not hit me? Well, I guess Roggy's my option. You should really just, like, in the next Monster Hunter, instead of a Palamute, you should just be able to get, like, a monster. Like, you should just be able to get, like, a Great Roggy as a hunting companion. Or, like not like a big monster, but like a low tier monster. Like, you can ride around on like an Arzuros or something. Like, that would be something that would be cool, because then you could have like a monster Like, it would actually give you a reason to, like, A, capture, and B, give you kind of, like, a fun minigame to do, like, in between. Where it's not just you, doing whatever. Because right now, it's like you literally just hunt monsters. It'd be nice for some little B-type stuff to do. Like, B-roll, I guess. B-quests. I just get the fucking white essence. I guess this is wings. I'll harvest it. Oh, great. Do you prefer Rise or World? World is 100% better. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, it's not even a fucking debate. And I'm talking base game versus base game here. I'm not even talking, like, Iceborne World. I'm talking like base game World versus base game Rise. World was 100% better. It had a better setting. It had probably better tutorials. It had a better story. I know everyone like harps on like Rise's story or like haha Monster Hunter story, but at least you had motivations for going around and giving, like, people don't appreciate how valuable it is to just give your character some motivation to do something. Because, yeah, everyone is like, oh yeah, I'm just Monster Hunter, I hunt monsters, haha. But, like, giving you some motivation for what you're doing, like, it adds a lot to the experience. And it's, like, so minor, too. Damn, he out-attacked me, this stupid Rathalos. Fucking god, seriously. You gonna take that Anjanath? Yes, he is, apparently, because he just fucking shit. He just shit at the game. Well, fine, I'll just slam. We'll just banana slam you then. The only downside of World is the game ramps up way too fast. I disagree with that. I disagree with that, like, entirely. Because, you know what Rise's problem is? Is the roster is, like, very tailored to, like, the low end of hunts. Like, you have Arzuros, Lagombi. I was talking about this the other day. You have Arzuros, Lagombi, Volvidon. And then you have, like, Great Baggy, Great Roggy, Kulu-Yaku, and Great Azuchi. You've got, like, 6, like, low-tier monsters. And the roster is so low-tier that they put up, like, fucking Anjanath. They put Anjanath and Tobi Kadachi to be, like, higher-tier monsters because there's so many low-tier monsters in this game. And, like, there's nothing to fight. Like, there's nothing worthwhile to fight in this game. And I would make a strong argument that, like, the new monsters kind of suck ass anyways. Like, Almudron's not fun. What even is, like, new to, what is even new to Rise? I know Mizutsune isn't from 4 generations. Like, the new monsters like Almudron. God, what is... Oh, and Gosarag. I like Gosarag, but he's not a good fight. Like, he's like... Gosarag would not be, like, high tier. He would be, like, mid tier. He would be, like, Anjanath tier in any other game. Let me try to catch him on chat. The current talisman is one that has 1 level 2 socket and 1 level 1 socket with max free meal. That's probably fine. I mean, the thing that sucks about that socket is free meal is easy to socket in, so it's not that great, but... Just look for skills that you like. There's like Dual Blades is like super easy. It's like just elemental. Well, I guess, yeah, you know, that's probably fine because you can use your level 1 sockets for elemental attack. Oh shit, I didn't carve the tail. Fucking whatever. I don't have time. I'm an idiot. I was paying attention to chat. Quick Teach is also almost broken except for the fact that the only time it impacts your gameplay is in the end of low rank, all of high rank. Well, my problem with Quick Sheath is that, or not Quick Sheath, is like Critical Draw specifically, is that they fucking ruined it for Greatsword so they could make it good for Longsword, and it's like, you could have had it both ways. Like, you could have made it good for Longsword and good for Greatsword, but instead you're like, nah, fuck Greatsword. Greatsword sucks now. Longsword, new best friend. Assist is demeta because you can get 3 extract from 2 attacks. Also, it attacks with your heavy attacks like Tornado. Well, whatever. Who gives a shit about... I never gave a shit about the meta anyways. Like, speed is easier to use, right? I don't give a fuck about that shit. General missed out on letting us make custom weapons with whatever material we want. Well, I mean... I get why there's a tree for simplicity, but I kind of agree to a degree. What is this shit? Oh, so I have the melding pot now. So what is this? Does he have the melding pot now? Okay, so he's okay. So now he's got the. He doesn't have them yet. Melding pot. So I didn't know you could meld stuff in low rank or whatever. I guess it's kind of wrong. What skill do I want? I don't know. Do you have attack? All of these fucking suck. I mean, probably free meal. Yeah, so you need. I mean, what am I not gonna use? Fucking baggy materials. It's probably fine to just be like, yeah, you basically get it in low rank. You get it at the end of low rank, but you basically, it's like a high rank thing. It's like whatever. Because these are so shit. Did I fight Anjanath already? Oh, never mind. Probably just pick some shit up. Not gonna use that. Probably not gonna use that. Not just give me free meal so you can fucking do the thing. Volvi Rickrack, whatever. I didn't realize you get it in low rank, whatever. It's like not worth doing until high rank, anyways. So now the question is, can I get an upgrade? What the fuck is this? Wait, Agneson Pike too. Oh, that's just mislabeled. Very cool. What the fuck would that even be? I guess it is Anjanath then, but. Shitty. Probably should have gotten. No, I don't care. I don't care, Yamogi. What do you provide? Yeah, we already answered that. World's the better game. World's 100% the better game. For a plethora of reasons, World's better. The only good quick sheath armor is Barioth chest and has quick sheath, level 2 socket, maximize. Longsword tees maximize his counters. Don't use stamina like World. So 100% uptime. Yes, but you also, like, I mean, my build is public that I put up. I mean, sure, you could, but you could also not use Quick Sheath. Like I said, Quick Sheath is like, just use your talisman. Hunter Stories Monster and Normal Monster of the game sounds amazing. Well, I mean, it's just like having the cat is kind of like whatever, and the dog is fine, but it's like, just give me like a great baggie or something. Like, let me ride a Roggy or a Great Baggy or something. Like, it just seems like more sense-making than just introducing Palamutes. Because, I mean, you did it in World with, like... I mean, World was basically, like, a litmus test to see if it would work. And, of course, it did. And then they have, like, Monster... I mean, they have Monster Hunter Stories, yeah, so it's like... I'm not asking for, like, a Rathalos. I just want, like, a small monster. Like, let me take, like, a Kuluyaku or something. Is he over here? He's probably over here. Also, chest armors are bad, so Barioth can be relatively good. It's not a hard part. Well, I mean, I think I use Alucanth because it's like you get critical draw, or sorry, you get critical eye and you get crit eye and crit element. So with that, because I think in that build I used the Barioth LS, and that gets me 100% crit rate with crit draw, which is like, okay, so it's like you could do Quick Sheath or like 100% crit with crit draw. It's kind of like the same shit. You can't get everything without making concessions, so I chose critical hit rate over Quick Sheath. But yeah, like, and you know, even like you say 100% uptime, but if you have to dodge for whatever reason, you're gonna lose stamina. I generally don't like maximum might, despite the fact that I was wearing 2 pieces of it on one ear. Oh my god, the reach is so bad. The real meta is the friends we made along the way. Well, part of it is like, this idea of meta kind of like didn't really exist until like Monster Hunter World. And that's because Monster Hunter World was popular, so people started to be like, here's my 100% crit build, and it's like, okay, cool, dude. Right? Because it used to be like in Monster Hunter, you'd get like, you would have like maybe like 3 skills. Like one of the great sword sets was like focus, sharpness +1, and like taunt, I think was the set. It was like, I remember in my 3 ultimate build was, it was sharpness +1, high grade earplugs, and whatever it's called, awakening. And that let me use the Grongigus in 3 ultimate with my hammer set. God, this sucks, dude. Oh shit. I don't know why this guy seems so hard for me to hit. Am I just bad at video games? The answer may surprise you. Oh nice, somebody's mowing the lawn. Very cool. I'm having a Rick moment. Why is my neighbor always mowing the lawn? If you are leveling with Hunting Horn, making a Talisman with Horn Maestro early is worth it. Maybe. I'm pretty sure the Horn Maestro Talisman needs Pookie materials, so you get it pretty early. I mean, if you have it, I mean, I have a weakness exploit too, Horn Maestro Talisman. Or I did. I might have got rid of it because I have Deckos now. But if you've got like, yeah, I mean, Horn Maestros should be good on Hunting Horn. Because I heard it increases your sonic damage, your sonic attack damage, which apparently is very critical to Hunting Horn now. They always fuck with stuff, like, I don't know. Hunting Horn's one of those things they've just been fucking with every iteration. They've just constantly been fucking with Hunting Horn. I have no reference point of what's good anymore. I have heard a lot of complaints though. People seem pretty mad about some stuff, like Charge Blade seems like it's not nearly as good as it used to be, which people are mad about. And there's some other stuff. Charge Blade was a big one. I think Switch Axe behaves a little differently. It just sucks that every iteration they change stuff in such a way that it's not fun. Lance feels like turbo cucked in this game. I'm not gonna lie. And Gun Lance is kind of weak too, it feels like. And it sucks when they keep changing stuff and like adjusting stuff and then something feels weak. Now and again, yeah, I'm just gonna try to, we're gonna try to get to the last tier of, actually I should have checked. I should have checked if there was new bugs. Because these are bugs that are not for eating. Unlike all these cicadas out, apparently. Cicadas are not are for eating. But my Kinsects are not for eating. You will not eat the bug. You can cut the tail. I'm not even gonna carve it because it's like fucking zone out and not carve it. Should probably just get the Narga. The Narga IG is probably what I should aim for. Because I imagine it's like probably like what, 20 raw damage higher plus. It's probably like 20 raw damage higher with like 30 affinity or some shit. Mow the bug? You will mow the bug. Oh god. I really need an upgrade to this fucking weapon. It feels so shit. Some of the weapon paths in this game are like so fucked too. Like, some weapons have such a bad go of it. Like, Sword and Shield has it fucking rough. And Charge Blade's kind of the same way. I'm pretty sure Charge Blade is just like, yeah, all these weapon upgrades suck, so just stay with the ore path through, like, the whole fucking game. It's, like, not worth the time spent farming for, like, a minor-ass upgrade that gets, like, immediately sidelined. No, come back to me. Where the hell is the light on this guy? Must be his tail. Got it that time. So it's what, the other part of his leg? God, I wish I had Trank. I wish to fucking God I had Trank bombs, but I don't. Fucking hate early game. Dude, they really need to change it. Like low rank fucking blows in Monster Hunter, I'm not gonna lie. Like you get skills that are so unimpactful they basically don't do fucking anything. And then you have like weapons that have just terrible sharpness and it's just a fucking miserable experience. Like I genuinely want to know if it's possible for them to just like remove ranks from the game. Like there's really no reason to gate like blue sharpness to high rank. Like it's stupid. They should really just like make it so that you can get a lot of skills in low rank and then just have like the same kind of shit in high rank armor and then just add sockets. Like, I don't fucking know, but they gotta like, the idea of low rank and high rank is so fucking dumb and it's been going for like so long. It's very antiquated. It's very quaint that they still do it. It's like it's just very blatant asset reuse. I forgot I have earplugs for this shit. I always forget. How it works, I don't know, but it does apparently. Now it doesn't. I might actually want to run Power Prolonger on IG. Power Prolonger might be okay, but it's not like that big of a deal to just get your essences back. I mean, if I was suggesting someone do this one normally, I'd probably be like, yeah, get Magnum Mallows, because this is fucking terrible. But again, I am using a weapon from fucking Achnasum for the whole fucking game. Snag your snacking bugs, yeah. They're snacks for later. Very good charisma, which makes you stand out compared to other YouTubers. I have good charisma, that's pretty hilarious because I am very meek IRL. Oh look, it's Viserios. Okay. If I shake the tree, it'll make the bug hail. What a Monster Hunter needs, letting us make our own weapons using combination materials and design pieces. I think it would be better if you had some choices. Like I said, like files for your Charge Blade and the files for your Switch Axe should probably be something like bow files, where it's like, oh, I want to use impact, so you load up impact files. Or, oh, I want to use, you know, elements, so you load up the element files. And you do the same thing with switch axe, right? It would add a lot of versatility to the weapon, and it wouldn't, like, ruin a weapon. Because there might be some times where it's like, oh, I want to run exhaust file, but the switch axe I'm using exclusively as power file, so I can't use it. Like, that kind of sucks, right? So it'd be nice to be able to switch like that. And that'd be such a minor change, it would, like, really affect nothing. Are you eating long ways or sideways? Yeah. Eat lengthwise. Eat the baguette lengthwise. What did we get? Free meal 1. Fuck yeah, dude. I needed to check if the bugs were here. There's no new bugs. There are no new bugs. No new eating bugs available. Oh right, I wanted to check. I'll do Narga. I think Narga's mildly weak to fire. Do you think Anjanath materials would let me get this upgrade? What the fuck is it? Is it just high rank? There's no way. That sucks. I'm legitimately considering that as an upgrade at this point. Oh, that's sick, dude. You just get a fucking gun? Mine Firestone. That's probably better. 20 raw damage for 12 fire is like 100% better. Fuck, dude, I want mine. Yeah, that's better. Maybe I should just do the Kulu blade instead. How many Kulus would I have to fight? Not that many. Is that worth it? It's like 40. It's like 40 raw damage and 10% affinity with a better Kinsect. What the fuck is that? I'm probably just gonna soldier on. I'm just thinking, like, would it be? It would be more efficient for sure to like go back and use that, but it's like, would the time it saves me be worth the time I spend? The answer's probably no. Yes. So what weapons doing work in Rise then? I don't actually know. My DBs seem fine. I hear longsword's OP. So longsword's probably a safe bet. There was a bug with the bow damage calculations where it was like insanely strong, so that's probably a safe bet too. It's like Glaive is such an odd weapon. I mean, it's kind of cool. I like that it's like supposed to be like a hybrid, like melee ranged weapon, but it just kind of seems like not great in all aspects. I mean, I haven't been using it, but you can also like vault, right? Like I'm pretty sure it was 4. I think they introduced it in 4, and 4 had a lot of changes to terrain, so it was like, maybe it was, when was Chargeblade? Was Chargeblade Generations? I can't remember, but like, they added it in the game that had a big changes to the way the terrain was laid out, because Monster Hunter used to be like very flat plains, so they made it more more like quote-unquote real, like this, like hills and stuff and different plains. So they put in IG as like a way to like navigate better. Apparently it was really good. Apparently it was really good in that game, and apparently Chargeblade was really good in the game that Chargeblade got introduced, which is unsurprising. I still have not hunted an Arzuros. Very cool. Weaponize the bug. When did the Monster Hunter IP start? Monster Hunter's first game was on PS2. It's been going for a hot minute. Going for a hot minute. It's red. There's also red. We got white. That's kind of what I wanted. Come back to me, bud. Get in here. God damn it. Give me the fucking essence. Fucking Narga. Holy shit, those iframes, dude. That was nothing but pure luck, I'll tell you that much. Non-rage. Also, we're low rank, so in high rank he'll double it. He'll do 2 tail slams. Actually, he doubles most of his attacks. Like it fucking blows, dude. Like they really should just have weapons have better sharpness in low rank. There's really no reason to gate it like they do, and I honestly don't know why they do it. He's gonna slam. Because it's low rank, he's only gonna do it once. Because it's like I literally can't not smash. I can't smash his claws without bouncing. And because ESP is also not available in low rank. So even if I wanted to, I can't really do anything about it. There he comes. Slam. Banana slam out of the tail. It's not enraged anymore. No, he is not. I guess he's just out of tail armor. By the way, triple uptime is a lie. Applies to single extracts, not 3 combinations. Only a slight increase. Like, oh, what do you mean talking about with power prolonger? I mean, power prolonger is still good. Like, power prolonger is not a bad skill. Okay, the issue with power prolonger is that it's a level 2 skill that requires three points to be like worthwhile, right? So you gotta compare that with like every other level 2 skill in the game, and it's like, okay, what are you comparing that against? Okay, well, Tenderizer, so weakness exploit, which is, you know, 30%, or sorry, 50% crit rate against weak points, versus like you have more uptime on your bugs, right? Like, the choice is fucking obvious. It's like Monster Hunter, like the skill reevaluation in World was great. It was very good. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the way they did it. What they need to do moving forward is figure out how to rebalance the skills with the new system. Because stuff like Quick Sheath, right? Like Quick Sheath specifically was always like it's good, but it's only really good at like level 3, right? Like I don't give a shit about Quick Sheath at level 1. It's so unimpactful at level 1. Why would I take it? So what you need to do is make it so that like Quick Sheath is like either has value at lower levels, like level 1, or make it cost less, because, well, maybe not in this game, because, you know, they made longswords stupidly OP. But there's a bunch of skills like that, like Focus is one of them. Focus doesn't really matter until it's level 3. Power Prolonger doesn't really matter until it's level 3. Like, stuff like Stamina Surge isn't very good until it's level 3. Right? Like, all these skills are just, like, being left in the dust because they're overcosted. Like, they cost too much. They're too expensive to run. And that's because the lower tiers are weak. And the damage skills are better. Right? You're asking me, like, do I want Stamina Surge? Like, do I want 50% crits versus weak points? Or do I want to get my stamina back, like, 20% faster? The answer is I want the 50% crit rate, thank you. Right? Like, that's how it is. And that's because the skill tree is balanced badly. And it's very favored to, attack skills. And all the utility stuff, the flavor skills are, like, not very good. And that sucks, because I don't, like, literally all my builds are, like, exactly the same for Rise. Because it's like, what do you take? Well, you take the Zinogre armor. It's like, why do you take the Zinogre armor? Because it's fucking good. It's good on everything. There might be a couple, like, Gunlance where I don't take it. But there will be a Gunlance build that does take it, because there's a Gunlance style that doesn't even use shells, so of course I'll take it. But all the gear also, like, all the gear in Rise also kind of blows, because so much of it is homogenized, right? Because you don't want to leave anyone behind, right? You don't want to make gear that like only one weapon type can use, because that's fucking lame. So what do? you homogenize the gear, you put fucking critical eye on literally every piece of gear in the game. Like, I don't know if it was just like the ninja thing or they just like had no idea what to do. But they put critical eye on like every skill in the game. Like, I'll show you the low rank gear. It's fucking embarrassing how much critical eye is in it. And it like makes the gear fucking boring because it's like, okay, well, what am I gonna take? Barioth Van Braces that have critical eye on it, the Barioth Coil that has critical eye on it, and you're literally just gonna run critical eye because there's nothing else. Like in World, they actually did it pretty good because the stuff that had attack, like most of the skills in World, like in low rank, were more like the utility skills, and you actually had to like build up to the attack skills. But in Rise, it's just like, oh yeah, here's all the attack skills like right away, and it's like, okay, why would I ever take anything else? Because other skills suck ass. So it's really unfortunate. They just need to do a better job designing skills and like the skills in the future. Weaponize the bug. Was that your Powell? No, the blue thing on the map? That was, I forgot what they're called. The spirit birds or whatever. Lucky things. Bow is still OP and bugged. Yeah, okay. The big problem with Bow, though, is you have to get, you have to do the arena quest to get the stupid earring. Triple uptime is not power prolonger. Oh, it's a type of insect you can buy later. Compared to speed or assist. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, well, okay, well, that's another thing about Rise, right? Rise is actually, like, super buggy. There are a lot of errors. Like this weapon I'm using. What's it called? The Aknasom Pike 2. This is the only Aknasom Pike I have. This is the Aknasom Pike 1. They just fucking mislabeled it as Aknasom Pike 2. And there's a lot of errors like that. Like a fucking lot. And it's, like, really embarrassing. So everyone's like, why is Rise so bad? It's like, well, there's so many fucking things wrong with it. And then it's like, okay, I'm fighting monsters I literally have already fought before in World. Not just World, but in like literally every monster of the game. So it's like, why do I care about this game versus World? Like, I can fight Nargacuga in low rank. Fucking cool, who cares? The new monsters in the roster are actually fucking terrible. Like, Aknason's literally nothing. Almudron is like a shitty fight. Titranodon and Gossarag are cool monster concepts, but they're just like not very good fights. So it's just like, yeah, Rise is just fucking not very good. I mean, I guess the argument is okay. If you're coming off of, if you only had a Switch, right? If you only had a Switch and your last Monster Hunter game was Generations, sure, you get a new style of Monster Hunter game. But if you've played World, this is like legit just a downgrade. The Silkbind attacks are not enough to justify it. Is this thing where Yellow Sharpness can make your damage highest when it hits the middle of your attack and makes it, wait, what? No. Sharpness is just a damage multiplier, and running Yellow Sharpness is legit terrible. Even if you're running like a Bludgeoner build, like there's like, I think there's like one weapon. It's like the Egg Hammer is like Yellow Sharpness. It has like Yellow Sharpness, but like the highest raw in the game, and it's fucking terrible. Like if you're not running at least green, you're doing something wrong. Bow runs Stam 3 and Constitution instead of Crit Eye, but yeah, 90% of it builds you don't, you're right. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, but the only reason Bow runs Stamina, Surge 3, and Constitution is because every shot uses Stamina. So Bow is like one of the only weapons in the game where you actually give a shit about Stamina skills, like, as like a fundamental part of your build. If you could run Crit Eye 3 on Bow, you would. The problem is you have to run the stamina skills, otherwise you lose DPS. They gave, I think it's Hunter Pants, 2 levels of crit and 2 levels of attack. Starting gear piece in high rank is more efficient than Elder Dragon Pants. Oh, you're talking about the Ingot Greaves? Yeah, the Ingot Greaves are stupid. Like, I'm wearing them right now in low rank, but in high rank it's just like, yeah, here's attack 2, crit eye 2 pants. It's like 4 level 2 decos worth of skills. And you get a level 1 socket, right? It's just like the gear is so badly itemized. I'll show you some of the low rank stuff. And it's terrible. And they keep doing it, right? And I'll show you some examples, right? It would be fine if they gave everything like attack 1, like fucking fine. But you have to make the other skills actually worthwhile. So let's go here and chat. Armor, right? Okay, so we have like very little options right now. So Camaro, whatever. Leather's always kind of sucked ass. Chainmail. So yeah, this has like peak performance, right? Kind of cool, I guess. But like, okay, so like guard specifically, right? Guard at level 1 and 2 are fucking useless. Guard at level 1 and 2 are actually fucking terrible. So the only time you ever really get like value out of guard if it's level 3, 4, or 5. And let me show you. The first iteration of guard you can have is on like the Baroth pants. So you can run this and this, right? 2 pieces of gear that gives you guard 2. You don't even hit that breakpoint of 3, right? So what's the problem with giving this guard 2 and this guard 2 in low rank? Like, what's the fucking issue? They're like, no, you only get 1 point because it's low rank. It's like, who fucking cares? So, like, let's look at the first monsters we fight, right? Okay, so it's like Izuchi. It's like crit eye, right? So what are you gonna build? I think I'm gonna build these 3 pieces because they have damage skills on them. Hunter's good, but you need Remobra hides. And these are good, but by the time you can get them, it's like whatever. You get baggy instead. And it's like, oh, attack boost. Okay, that sounds good. Ice attack, literally useless, even though I like the military hat. And it's like, oh, like, look at this, okay? Critical eye. It's like not even like cleverly done. It's just like, oh, and then it's like ice attack. Right? Like there's so much fucking overlap in these first skills, right? It's like, okay, let's just compare Lagombi, right? Critical Eye 2, Affinity Sliding 1, Ice Attack 1, Constitution. Critical Eye 3, Recovery Speed 1, Constitution 1. Like, these sets are basically the fucking same. Like, outside of, like, 2 skills, they're, like, the same. And then it's the same thing here, right? It's just fucking lame. And then this is, like, more Crit Eye on it. Like, you get Crit Eye on the gloves and Crit Eye and Water Attack, right? Like, there's just... They put Critical Eye on, like, fucking everything. This one's different, because this is actually, like, an artillery set. So there's, like, artillery and artillery. And the Benabra set just kind of blows. Jaggy gauntlets are good. The Kulu set is, like, maximum might, Horn Maestro. Like, Slugger fucking sucks, okay? Like, Slugger is so underpowered that you never go out of your way for Slugger. So it's like, these are, like, directly better. Because you know what these also do? So if you can look at this as, like, stun power plus 20%, you can look at this as, like, stun power plus 3. Because it's all damage thresholds, right? So increasing your attack also indirectly increases your knockout power. Like, it's so stupid. And same thing with Stamina Thief. Stamina Thief sucks. Look, more Crit Eye. This is just kind of like a crappy set unless you want to run a Vade Extender, which, you know, I would advocate for. Especially on, like, Lance. Then it's like, okay, this set kind of blows because it's, like, all fire attack. And elemental attack kind of sucks ass until high rank when you get scaling. Like, power prolonger on the boots. Like, this set is much more akin to, like, something in Monster Hunter World. Where, like, you'd get something like Marathon Runner level 1 on, like, your bracers. And that was, like, your best course of action. But then it's like, oh, Baroth comes around. It's like, yeah, I'm taking this. These can go away. And then Ingot comes around. It's like, yeah, those are the best because they're attacking Critical Eye. And all the other pieces are bad. Bludgeoner would actually be okay. Except I think I'm wearing the Baroth helmet. No, I'm using Maximum Might. But, like, the gear is just so fucking bad in low rank. It's, like so shitty. It's like Rapid Morph is a cool skill. But would I run this over my Baroth chest? No. I was wearing those before I made my ingots. Where's the Rathian gear? The Rathian gear is like so terrible. It's like, okay, blight resistance, recovery up, wide range, free meal. Like, why would you ever build this set? Even if you were playing online, you'd be better off just like not building this set and building something else. Like, this set is like where things start to get okay, but like, look at this. It's like more crit, right? It's just more critical hit stuff. It's like, oh, critical eye on my chest. Where have I seen that before? You know? And it's like, oh, constitution. Like, maybe you'd probably run these if you were bow over ingots. Sure. But... and every other weapon, it's like, no. And it's like, yeah, resentment counter-strike, sure, but low uptime. Oh, fuck, I can build that? What am I even wearing right now? Oh, I'm using alloy. But you do stuff like this, right? Like Slugger attack boost. Like, I would take those as an upgrade right now. But, like, what benefits from Slugger? It's like Hammer, Hunting Horn, like Sword and Shield, Shield Slams, and I guess Charge Blade? So it's like very limited use of Slugger. I'm gonna build that. Because I can. And look, like here, like, Kodachi is critical I1. Narga's critical I1. These pieces of gear are, like, exactly the same. It's just so lame when all the gear is, like, identical. Because it's all homogenized. And when it's all homogenized, it's not exciting. Now I'm gonna be really mad. Actually, I don't think I can. I still can't tell what that is. Right? What the fuck is it? Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing. I've always been doing it this way. I should have been doing it this way. Fuck you. Well, whatever. Now that I'm done ranting, let's catch up on chat. Full run Stanford, yeah. They give, I think it's Hunter Pants 2 levels of karate and 2 levels of attack. Nice starting gear in high rank is more efficient than Elder Dragon Pants here. Oh my god, the Kushala gear is so bad, and so is the Chameleos gear, and it's unfortunate because like I was advocating for like the old set bonuses of like anti-fire dragon and anti-flying dragon or whatever, anti-wind dragon, and they did it, but they made the rest of the set suck so much ass that it's not even worth taking, right? Like Chameleos' blessing is terrible. And, like, part of it is you have to be using a poison weapon, which is already going to be, like, sort of suboptimal. Like, if you're using poison, it's kind of suboptimal. And it's like, okay. It'd be better to hunt Zenogre or whatever. No, it would be better to hunt Zenogre, because Mizu's gear is not particularly good. You will fight Rathalos and Diablos again? Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to fight him for the rest of the thing. Every time I hear Monster Hunter World Iceborne, I get sad because they're going to transfer it to my PS5, yeah. God damn it, Surge. Egg hammer? Yeah, there's a hammer that it's a giant egg. If I go back on my other character, I can show you. It is literally a giant egg. And it has insanely high raw damage, but it has terrible sharpness. So it is like 100% a meme build. And you would be better off with pretty much every other blue sharpness weapon. Because sharpness is a damage multiplier. I've attended the secret stream, therefore I'm a secret boy. Hey. It's usually just what I title my streams when I have nothing planned. When I'm going through the game again on a female hunter as exclusively to figure out when I can eat the bug. Because I need to know these things. I forgot to put my talisman on too, didn't I? Oh, I have a novice. Oh, is the novice oh yeah, never mind. Never mind, I already have the fucking best talisman I can get. Because I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered like an hour before launch. Oh, Pookie. I'll fight Pookie. Slugger Supper sucks because Slugger Dango exists. Sure they do stack, but it gets you like one more knockdown whoop-de-doo. Yeah, well that's the problem with skills like Slugger, right? Is they're super overcosted. Like I said, Slugger is... Well, we can do comparison between like Slugger and Partbreaker, right? Like compare Slugger, which requires 3 level 2 decos. Part Breaker requires 3 level 2 decos, and Attack requires 3 level 2 decos. In fact, you want 7 Attack. You want a lot of Attack decos. So, like, you could run Part Breaker and increase your ability to damage monster parts. So sure, that would be, like, cool. But it's like, you know what else increases your ability to break monster parts? Attack power and crits. So, like, why would I ever go out of my way to take, like, something that only gives me specific value in breaking parts? And, like, in Rise, like, it's super easy to break parts. Parts break all the fucking time. You, like, don't have to go out of your way for it at all. I want the white. I thought that was white. Oh, is white the tail? Is white the tail? What the fuck is white then? Wrong? Where does it start fighting? That hit me, huh? Very fucking cool. Very fucking cool. Slugger sucks. Well, there's a lot of stuff that sucks, right? That's what I'm saying, is like so much stuff, like so many skills are just so unimpactful that it's like they may as well not exist. Like recovery up. Or not recovery up, what's the one I'm thinking of? It's like speedy recovery or whatever. The one that's like, oh yeah, increases the rate at which you like restore health from the red portion of the health gauge. That skill fucking blows. Like it's so bad. You could combine that with peak performance and it would still probably not be worth taking. Like, not going out of your way for it, at least. Sometimes peak performance can. But yeah, the skill that, like, doubles the rate at which you recover the red portion of your health gauge fucking sucks. Like, every time you get hit, you should just heal yourself. Assuming you're just a casual boy. If you're a speedrunner or whatever, your opinions are kind of invalid. Because you're playing in a very specific way that's, like, not intended. But that skill that gives you double HP recovery in the red health bar is, like, so useless. It's, like, one of the worst skills in the game, easily. And, it, like, no one goes out of their way to take it. It's easily, like, one of the most unimpactful skills in the game. And again, it's overcosted, because you need, like, 3 levels of it. Right? If you ever need, like, 3 levels of a skill, it better be fucking good. And it never fucking is. I guess I'll use this Pookie Pookie as my puppet. IG is blunt insects. Yeah, I mean, like, sure. But, like I said, you don't run Slugger because it's severely overcosted and it doesn't do enough for you. Like, I do in my builds, like, in my early high rank builds, I'll put Slugger in. And in some of my builds at endgame, I'll put Slugger in. But it's just because it's like, I can get Attack 2 and Slugger 2 in the Anjanath Gauntlets. And since I'm getting something else with it, it's fine. But if I wasn't getting, like, Attack 2 with it, I wouldn't do it, right? And I got my white essence finally. I'm gonna breakdance. Like, Slugger's okay if you can pick it up with something else. So it's like, if I can get Attack and Slugger, then fine. But if my options are, like, literally anything and Slugger, or, like Slugger over any... I wouldn't pick Slugger over anything else. Fuck's sake, give me a card again. How do you phrase this? I wouldn't pick Slugger over anything else. But if it's something I want and Slugger's also there, then fine. Now that I'm done ranting, I can end a catch one chat. Wes has been taking my bad habits. Well, I'm just a bad streamer. I'm just a ranty boy. Because I'm mad about Monster Hunter. Egg isn't sharp. Egg is also not overly hard. If you ask Bob, I'm sure he will know when to eat the bug. Well, these bugs are not for eating. Create a hammer Slugger set is fun. I still need to test it to make it better. It's 100% not worth it, right? Because you think, like, okay, if you have a build that just has like 3 empty sockets, there's like 5 skills that are better than Slugger put in there, right? Because like I said, what increases your knock? As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure this is how it works. but knockout thresholds are just damage thresholds, right? So if you do more damage, you have more slugger opportunity. You have more, like, knockout power. Right? So if you run up to a head with attack 1 versus slugger 1, and you have a 100 damage weapon, attack level 1 gives you 3 extra raw damage. So it'd be like hitting it with, like, 103 versus, like, 120 worth of slugger damage. And you'd also just do more health damage with attack 1, so... Yes, Slugger is more effective at knocking out monsters, but, like, in practical terms, it's, like, just better to use raw attack. And that's one of the issues. Like, if Slugger was, like, knockout power plus 20% and on headshots it gave you increased raw damage, then we'd be having a different conversation, because then it would be really fucking good. And that's the kind of thing we need to have, right? It's just, like, maybe make Part Breaker, like... Attacks on breakable parts are easier to break and they deal increased damage, right? Or like maybe when you break a part, you get some bonus damage or something, right? Other reasons to take, because what do you take Part Breaker for right now? You just take it for farming, basically. You take it because I need the parts. But stuff is so easy to break right now anyways, there's like no reason to run Part Breaker. Like, why would you ever run Part Breaker when you can just, like, focus your attacks on a weapon? And, like, I break, like, multiple parts per hunt anyways. In the old Monster Hunter games when it was actually hard to break certain parts, then sure, run Part Breaker. But in this game and, like, World, it's, like, so easy to break parts that it's, like, not even on the table. It's, like, not even a consideration for my builds. When I first played this, I got Part Breaker on the Jelly set because I could build it. Basically, more than anything. Also, yeah, hi Dave. I am copying your bad habits now. I fell asleep during your stream yesterday. I just passed it on my couch. And then I was like, I should go to bed. And then I just, like, passed out on my couch and I woke up and it was like 8:30 in the morning. I fell asleep with the lights on. The TV was on. It was fucking awful. I didn't even remember the last part I watched you play. I think it was Moreau puking into his cheese bowl. My favorite part of RE8. No, stop, I'm the best. No, you definitely got it before then. Maybe you were in Heisenberg's factory. Oh, no, you were looking for fucking urinals or whatever. Oh, looking for outhouses, that's what it was. I'm pretty sure Zenogre's, yeah. Zenogre's tail's too hard to cut without glue. Or it's not like you can't cut it, it's just that you'll bounce. See? I just broke his fucking horn without Part Breaker. Wasn't even focusing on it. Back, you coward. Cover speed is a skill that needs to be buffed to level 1, which doubles the red portion of HP. It needs to be at least 4 times instead of 2 times. 2 is 5 times and 3. No, I think what they need to do for a lot of skills is just make them like a level 1 decoration slot, 1-point skill that just does what it does. Like Slugger should be okay, so Slugger should be a level 2 skill, but it shouldn't have 3 levels. It should have 1 level. Should be like part breaking power plus like 80% or whatever it is. Right? That's what it should be. You just put Slugger in with a level 1 socket, or level 2 socket. You get Slugger in your build and it's like super powerful. That's how most of the skills in this game should be. You put them in once and it's like powerful. Like stuff like Rapid Morph too. Like Rapid Morph is good, but does Rapid Morph need 3 levels? Like, artillery could be, like, just one skill. Like, you'd simplify it a lot by not having the levels. You could have less sockets in your build overall and actually get more value, which would probably be fun. Because then it's like, oh, I'm taking You know, I'm gonna put Rapid Morph in, and instead of having to farm 3 decorations, I'm just gonna farm 1 decoration. The problem is Monster Hunter is a grindy game, and they're doing things to keep it grindy, like you needing 3 jewels to do what 1 jewel should be capable of, you know? Oh god. Actually, I have traps. I should use them. In fact, I should ride around on my dog. Dog? Whose name is actually Dog. Can you come here, please? Oh, fuck. Like, Part Breaker should be a level 2 skill, right? Like, that's what I'm saying, is like, just, you need to, like, refine the formula. The new skill system is good. It is way fucking better than the old one. But it can still be refined. And it can be made better. And I think having, like, 7 levels for attack is probably not necessary. What the hell stunned me? A lightning attack? From all these... Oh, our prey is weak, right for capture. Oh no. Not like this! Joke's on you, I have the 3 essences. You will get eaten by the bug. Actually, Zenogre is well acquainted with bugs now that I think about it. Zenogre's lore is kind of fucking hilarious. I guess not lore, but like the physiological traits. So Zenogre's funny because he doesn't actually... He's not like Toby Kadachi. He doesn't like make his own fur, his own electricity with his fur, like Toby does. No, he's got thunderbugs that live inside him. He's literally a fucking nest. He's Nest 2, if you will. Do I have Trap? Oh, I have Mega Demon Drugs too. I should use them. To increase my attack power from my really shitty attack power. Ugh. I have to take a break after this because I gotta go to the bathroom. Even though we're only an hour deep. I've been drinking too much iced tea. My peach iced tea. I'm gonna trick him, watch this. He'll never see this coming. I broke something else, right? Like, oh no! Okay, that was a bit wonky. Leave me alone. Surely you're dead soon. Although, you know what, he might not be. I did just get the call out from my cats, like, a minute ago. Okay. Just not gonna let me do the wire bug recovery. Fine. God, this weapon's so fun. It'd be cool if there was a rally skill like Bloodborne where you recover a small amount of health when you land melee attacks. They need more skills like that, right? That's probably what they need. More diversity in skills and more diversity in builds, because a lot of it is just legacy. It's not particularly good, right? Because like Constitution used to be like, I think there was like 2 levels to it. You'd get like Constitution and Constitution like 2. And it was just like so much more impactful. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I see we have a... We got like 4 Zinogre tails and a plate, so I'm sure we can literally build nothing, which is cool. If I can build the armor, it'd be good though. Bet every person in the game would use a 2-but yo-yo. Fucking hell. I haven't passed out that bad in a while. Oh, nice. Almudron. This will be fucking fun. Hello. Do you have new bug? No. Zinogre has an IG, right? What the fuck is that from, then? What fire monster is there? Like, I should have made this. And in my guide, I probably will suggest you make this. Tobes. That's, like, not even better than Toby's. Like, what the fuck? I guess it's 20 raw damage. Never mind. I don't think that's worth it, though. Okay, let's check. Does Zinogre have anything new for us? I got my eyes closed. We're gonna press up. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. Because we got like 6 fucking tails. We got 4 tails? Fucking how? How did I get 4 tails from 1 Zinogre? I think I've seen some Dujins with girls look like that. Definitely seen some Dujins with girls that look like that. Yeah. It's extremely understandable to fall asleep while watching me search for hidden toilets, yeah. By the way, I know you need to upgrade the Actisom weapon. Can I say what it is? Yeah, sure. I mean, I could just check right now. Let's do this. Here, I'll do it right now before I spend my hours throwing a fucking... throwing kunai at an Almudron. Just like I did last time. Last I saw was Spanish Moreau delivering that show. The show stopped being Porque. Talking about telenovelas. These toilets are worth the free points. It took me by surprise. It was pretty funny. I mean, how many more Kinsects are there anyways? It's like a Kinsex. I would assume, how many of there are there? 1, 2, 3, 6. So if they come in batches of 6, I mean, I would assume this is just high rank, right? Assume that once I get into high rank, I'll get it. Oh, it just needs a Firestone? Fuck, dude. It's still not very good. I'd probably would prefer this anyways. There was something else that needed Firestone. Yeah, this one. Why is that not showing up then? Is it because I never got a beak? Like, the limiting factor would be Firestone. And if that was the case, I'd probably rather have 140 raw. Like, 10 raw is not that much, and fire is negligible, so... I'd probably rather have that, because it looks like a fucking gun. Or this one. Like, obviously, like... If you're comparing this to this, like, this is, like, unequivocally better, because it's got... Actually, that sharpness kind of sucks. This is level 3 Kinsect. That probably doesn't mean that much. But, like, 10% affinity is good. Even though it has pretty shitty sharpness. Same raw damage. Giving some skills multiplayer is a good idea. Like how French free upgrades Kinsect buffs. Wait, what? Does it actually? Well, what they need to do is stop having shit like they did some really smart things. Like, they did some really smart things in World, where it was like, Mind's Eye and Ballistics were combined into one skill. so you didn't have to get a Mind's Eye deco and then a Ballistics deco. It was literally just, oh, it's just how it is. You just get your deco. You get one deco for 2 skills, and it was good. But they just keep on, like, they keep regressing, and this is what this feels like. This feels like it's a regression. Heard you got Magnum Aloe. Rugged full suit from my Kahoot. Soar great with wire bugs. Give me your fucking wire bugs. Give me 12 of them. This is gonna get messy. Whatever. How hard could it be? He powered through. Do I have... I do have an Acnosong beak. I must be missing Firestone. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna power through. We only have to fight like 1 Almudron. I think. 2 actually. Gathering Hubquest. The flinch-free Kinsect buff is from Iceborne. There's just like so many skills are just like useless. Like, it's like a Vade Extender, right? Like a Vade Extender is something you might want at level 1, 2, or 3. So wouldn't it make sense to be like, here's your Jumping Jewel 1, your Jumping Jewel 2, and your Jumping Jewel 3. So you could just like pick which level of a Vade Extender you wanted, instead of being like punished because you want a Vade Extender at level 3. You know? Like stuff like that's really annoying. Because if they should have more skills that are like preference level. Like a Vade Extender 3 feels pretty fucking good. And it like rockets you across the map in this game. But you might not always want to run it at level 3 because some stuff like Switch Axe, if you like do a little side hop, it can like overshoot you, and you don't necessarily want to do that. So in that regard, it's like it would make a lot more sense to have, well, make it a level 2 decoration slot. So make it a Jumping Jewel 2 or a Leaping Jewel 2 or whatever the fuck it's called. But just be like Leaping Jewel 2 1, Leaping Jewel 2 2, Leaping Jewel 2 3, right? Because it fucking sucks that you get punished for like taking level 3 Evade Extender because you just lose so much in your build. You need 2 Firestones. Yeah, I saw that. You have amazing voice. Oh, thanks, man. As I complain about Monster Hunter for 4 hours. Well, just kidding. We're only an hour and a half in. Just kidding. Here we go. Enjoy the kunai. Actually, I have a fucking Kinsect, so I don't even have to use kunai. I can use the bug. They did make a Vade Extender level 1 at the most important level in Rise, so at least there's that. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it still feels pretty shitty on Lance. Like, Lance really feels like it just needs... Like, I don't know. I kind of think there's stuff you could do. Like, I know people are probably going to disagree with me, but I would like some stuff that is more, like, kind of, like, RPG. Like, I'd like to be able to, like, set up my character, right? Like, it's fine to have armor skills. I think there's nothing wrong with that. But it'd be nice if I gained some skills, like, as I, like, increased in Hunter rank, you know? Like, I had the ability to give myself, like, let's say a Vade Extender, and choose what level I had it at, as, like, a core Hunter skill. You know? Just so I could, like, have some, like, permanent character upgrades that were always present. So if you liked, like, say Constitution could be something like that, right? Like, just something you, like, selected in, like, your core character upgrades. So you didn't get, like, fucking gimped by trying to make an upgrade where you lost, like, some fundamental part of your build. Or you felt like you couldn't lose some skill that was, like, kind of fundamental to a weapon type. Like, that would be something that would be nice to just have as, like, a base... I don't know, you have, like, your base, like, core skill array that you just have on your guy. And then you have armor skills that do different things. My other really controversial opinion is I'd like more, I don't know. I'd like more of an adventuring aspect to Monster Hunter. The quest system works fine and it's acceptable, but I'd like something that was a little more like, oh, go out into the wild and explore a big world and try to like track down the monster. As opposed to just like, oh yeah, there's a fucking Almudron in the area, can you please go kill it for me? It'd be nice to have some like more adventure aspect and more storyline. Fuck, I hate this monster so much. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm literally gonna fucking die. We have become... I'm going to become Insect Man. Insect Man, I guess. Yep, here we go. You heard of Kunai West? Here we go. This monster sucks so much dick. How the fuck did that happen? You did make a Vedic Center, yeah. I feel like the whole shield versus evades goes balanced around looming through a shield HBG, striking fear into the hearts of Capcom's balance devs. I honestly don't think it matters that stuff's OP, okay? I have a very controversial opinion here, and that's that Monster Hunter is a fucking single-player game. So literally, who gives a shit if something's OP? I shut my brain off on my character. Like, on my main character, I shut my brain off and I kill Arachnokedakis in like 7.5 minutes. And I don't even pay attention. Like, this is the level of Monster Hunter it becomes. Is just, you just win. Like, you go into a hunt and it's not even, like, a consideration that you could fail. So who gives a shit if I can kill something like 2 minutes faster by using a cheese build? Like, literally, who fucking cares? Go get him, insect. You will eat the bud. Yes, I will do this for the whole fight. Partially for the meme, partially because I hate this fight and I hate this weapon. I don't even know why I decided to use IG. I should have just been like, I'm gonna play this dual blades again. A weapon I actually am good at. Not that that would change anything on this fucking monster. He's just going back? No, it's just because my cat was over there for some fucking reason. Holy shit, dude, the range. Get him, bug! Oh, he does. I should have taken Hurler or whatever, the Kunai up one. Just gonna wait till you get tired. Fucking claws, dude. I could cut his tail again. Very cool that I have to break it twice though. You got the mud ball. Hey, come back. Nice. A Chensu. Not a very good one, apparently. He's gonna give you the boot slap? Oh no. I'll just make him eat the bug. Run low on pots. It's okay. He's probably running low on health too. Get him. We're all even. Man, there's a lot more videos to make. With the title update coming out, I'm like, do I actually just add to the existing videos? I think I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna finish first title update and then I'll do a... I think doing the wrap-up is the right call, even though it's kind of shitty. Like, I would much prefer to have all the videos be like just like single one-offs, because I know what's gonna happen if I do the title update in a separate video. Everyone's gonna be like, "What about the second title update?" and not pay attention at all to anything else. The fact that I made a whole video dedicated to the second title update. Feels a lot like less hard than when I did this on my original character. Then again, I also didn't have a fucking bug. Did I cut the tail? Okay. Doing this on DB is the first time fucking sucked. Plus I had like really shitty... I know my gear was fucking trash. I don't even know what I had. It was not as good as my gear is right now. My gear is not particularly good at the moment. They had a generic end part where you re-upload the previous vids. And re-upload the previous vids. Oh, dude. That's so much work. I could do that. Go through like 6 iterations of this fucking game. I could. But that's like minimum of like 5 hours of no, I actually don't know if I have the dual blades footage anymore. I can't remember if I got rid of it or not. I can check right now. It's not on my computer. I'm just like, what am I thinking? I think I might have gotten rid of my generic DB footage, because I made like brand new footage for a bunch of stuff. I think it's better to do the other way. I'll just finish the render time would take I mean, I'm already like considering how long it's gonna take to finish the next. So I've done 4 weapons and there's 10 more to do. So you got to think about like from that perspective. The render time is at least 1-to-1, and it's slower because I'm not allowed to. Adobe literally will not let me use hardware acceleration, so I'm quite literally doing software. So each video is taking probably like 3 hours to render. So we're talking like a minimum of like 1 hour to render, and then I have to watch it to make sure that it's fine, which, believe it or not, doing that for 10 videos that are very similar is pretty boring. Like, I get that if you're a fan, but the fact is I've spent so much time on these that watching them again back is like not very entertaining, believe it or not. And you gotta watch your video to make sure it didn't fuck up. Like, I remember there was a day. I just sat at my computer, like when I uploaded the Dead Rising 3 video, or not the Dead Rising 3, the Dead Rising all achievements video. That's like 3.5 hours long. I literally sat down and I watched it all to make sure there were no render errors. And it's like a 3-hour video, and you're like, fuck. You know, you get your lunch break and stuff, you pause it and you come back. You gotta just keep making sure, like, because to upload a video with like significant errors is like pretty bad. I'm pretty sure there's an error in the Longsword video where I say something twice. And I know in the Sword and Shield video I know there's errors because I forgot to mute a couple of the equipment updates. Fuck's sake, man. Get that muck out of here. Oh my god. It's just one of those days. I should really have not done that. God, speed eating would be so nice right now. Maybe I should get Tritronodons. Alright, I can just do that. Fuck's sake. That's what you get. Your own work is less likely to catch your mistakes. I'm pretty good about it. Like, when I'm editing, I usually will rewatch stuff a few times. Like, I don't know if other people are the same way. I have a tendency to watch my, like, I'll do like a section or like a small segment of like a couple minutes, and I'll like I'll basically like constantly be watching it. Like, I'll do a small edit and then like you replay it and make sure it's good. Like, sometimes you miss something where it's like you had 2 takes in there and you for whatever reason just missed it. But it's normally not terrible. Feels good when you get it all right on the first try, though. But goddamn, is that it seems like it's a rarity these days. I mean, what I'll probably do moving forward. Where the fuck is he? He's behind me. What I'll probably do moving forward is I'll probably like do parts of videos and like upload them to Discord. Like, upload them for you guys to watch. That way it'll be, you guys can be like my handlers for a little bit, and I can give you guys some progress updates while we work on like very long videos. I don't know exactly how long the Demon Souls video is going to be, but it's probably going to be in the same realm as the Dead Rising guide is, at like 3.5 hours or something. Our prey is weak, right per capture. Thanks. I know. I don't have material. For fuck's sake. That's closed. I'm going to the item box. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need some of those. I'm pretty sure I don't have any trank bombs is the problem. No. I have trap. I have mega. I literally have no trank bombs. Oh, whatever. If I did, this would be a lot easier. Oh, I actually do have the fucking sub-camp now. Nice. People are talking in Discord. Talking about Resident Evil. Okay, where are we at? Oh, he's right here. Just hanging out. Don't mind me, just getting high. Just don't want to fuck this up, because I don't want to have to like fail this quest. That would be very embarrassing. I know, actually no, I did fail it. I did fail it in I must. Okay. Like I think I did fail this when I was. Maybe I didn't fail it in my stream the first time I played, but I definitely remember throwing fucking kunai at it for like 10 minutes, which was very cool. Okay. Now I just gotta do my shitty. Whatever quest, my special license test. I should get the, there should be the new Kinsects, I'd imagine now. The bugs that are not for bug eating. And if that's the case, I'm gonna end the stream. Well, maybe not end the stream, but I'll switch to my other character. She'll have served her purpose. With the little maximum might proc at the end there. That's pretty funny. Is the low rank Almudron gear even good? Imagine the head's rapid morph, just like in high rank. Razor sharp on the chest. Nicely done, RP wife. Tried any of the quests Hojo and Minoto haven't gathered. Okay. Do you have new bug? I'd like to buy the bug. No. Please do come by anytime. This guy's got armor charm. Right? Yeah, he got the charms. He got the charms. So now we're here. They suck. Special license test is what we're doing. 'Cause my guess is once I hit high rank, I'll have the stuff I need. The question is, can I build anything useful? Power prolonger on the waist. The one armor slot, I'm actually happy with my gear. You old kitty cat. Oh, she gets big cat claws. That's fucking hilarious. I could fight Zenogre like one time. I can build Narga stuff. What would be an upgrade? That wouldn't be. It's basically like that's kind of an upgrade. I think my most desirable upgrade is on the helm. And I would build that had I any use for Rapid Morph. Which I don't. And I have the Anjit thing, so that's useless. Well, is there a new IG for me? Question mark tree. Oh shit. Fuck, I don't have any Neopteron materials. That's definitely an upgrade. Renaplos shell. Oh fuck. I have exactly enough. No, I have more than enough. Based Narga. Like, what is that even an upgrade from? 100. We don't even gain any damage. We just gain affinity and sharpness, but that's fucking great, dude. There has to be an Almudron one, right? Oh, Royal Ludroth. I don't think that's like that much of an upgrade. That's gotta be Gosser Egg. Okay, well, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take Narga. I'm gonna eat my fucking dango. Shove it right in my mouth hole. Sensei is streaming. I'm not Sensei because I'm not Japanese. I am simply a maiden. Oh well. Weapon upgrade's a weapon upgrade. I probably would recommend you grab this Narga one anyways. 40% affinity is quite a lot. Oh shit, my desktop audio was on this whole time. Thank God nothing weird happened. Oh no, it's a scythe. God damn it. Gotta ruin everything cool in my life. Whatever, I'm gonna be real happy without that green sharpness. It's no joke. Having shitty sharpness actually is terrible. But I'm not gonna put like speed sharpener in my gear, because that's also bad skill. Bad skill for bad boys. This is secret stream for secret boys. Rathian, you're no match for me. %40 crit rate's a lot. I know a lot of it is like kind of like confirmation bias in terms of crit rate. It's kind of just like, oh, it feels. It's like feel. You can't really. I mean, you can quantify it, and you know how it's supposed to work with like, oh my fucking god. You know how it's supposed to feel, like 40% crit rate, but getting a lot of crits just feels good. Feels good, man. Oh, did I not pull back the light? God. Hey, does my bug look different now? God damn, where's the white? I guess it's the wing, right? Come back to me. Bring me my essence. Unless, I wonder if it's like based on like your like IG. Like you don't get new ones until you get like a weapon that can have a new one. Should check now. I didn't check the things that happened. If you could just like get a weapon that had like level 3 insects and then just like buy new insects, is that how it works? I wouldn't be surprised. Overcommitted at the last second. There's too many bugs. I have wire bugs. I have a bug. You eat the bug. It's kind of incredible how unimpactful like elemental damage really feels in this game. Like on some weapons it's like super important, like obviously bow and dual blades like need it. For everything else it's like, yeah, raw's better, like a lot better. And it's not that like element's bad, it's just like raw damage is like so much easier to come by. And it helps so much more. Didn't hit him. You have one job, and that's collect my essence for me. Huh, who did that? Is that my cat? Damn it. Give me that back. I guess there's nothing I need Rathian materials for at this point, considering I am basically done with the game. Or at least low rank. But having green sharpness the whole fight's pretty fucking nice. Just takes a while to get there. So what would that be? Like my playtime is like 7 hours. To beat like most of Village. It's quite a long time actually. Oh my god. My cat hit me. Come back in, Pug. I need my essence. Definitely easier to come by raw. Yes, dude. 100%. Because condoms feel weird. Yeah, just how it is. You will eat the was just thinking, how much more health can this guy possibly have? Fucking back here. Piece of shit. Holy fuck. Stop. Just stop moving. I hate this fucking monster so good. Good. I'm glad it's it. The best insect and last insect is the Carnage Beetle. It's the attack assist type that does blunt and always gives the red buff. What do you mean always gives the red buff? Oh, it gives red plus whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of part of playing Insect Glaive where you gotta target the parts. I mean, sure, getting 2 at once would be good, but... I don't know. The Kinsect feels slow as fuck in this game, so... Speed seems pretty nice to me. And at that point, it's just like, whether you want blunt or severing, it's kind of your preference. I mean, blunt would be good if you could use it to actually knock out a monster, but like I feel like with IG, you're probably better off just doubling down on cut damage. You know? It probably does, like realistically, your Kinsect probably matters like very little. It's just like pick one. Like I'll probably say that. Like you can just play around with the types, but I'm just gonna recommend you take this one. Cause like it's not like in Monster Hunter World where you actually had to go down like an upgrade tree. There's like you just buy them. So just pay up pay pig and you get all the Kinsects you want. It's a dual type, correct. It also attacks when you do using stamina. So you can actually knock out the monster by attacking the head. Okay. Well yeah, so sure. It's just like, just experiment a bit, and you can figure out the one that you like the best. The Bug Glaive pleases me, because you have become Bob, Lord of the Bug. You just have to, your name is Bob Snack in Discord, just change yourself to Bug Snack, and you're perfect. Get down here, coward, you fucker. I'm taking that. I'm aiming for your head next. Oh my god, the Thunder Beetle like wore off. My Thunder Blight actually wore off. She actually tried. I have like not used the vault like at all in this game. Probably because it just shreds your sharpness. Yaw. Oh, we got Wyvern ready. I'll cosplay tomorrow as Insect Glaive. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't close enough. Just get a rake from your yard and say it's your Insect Glaive. And start scooping up cicadas. The Emergence. Oh right, it was Dave's stream. We were talking about fucking Gears of War. And it's like, you know what? The cicadas coming out is probably very close to like the Emergence in Gears. It's kind of hilarious. You know what happened is I lost all my essence right when I did the jump. The jump. Get back here, you no, don't do that. Don't run away. Fucking Roggy, really? I'm glad that other one's dead. This definitely changed my Kinsec. It probably did. It probably gave me a level 3 one. I'll check the store. Why would I have them on my thing then? Because it's like it's Kinsec level 3. What the hell was that? I don't know what happened. I like wire bug recovered and it didn't actually go in. Move me to a fucking cauldron, which is wrong. So yeah, it did. It nerfed my bug. It stole me bug. Rarity 1. It took me bugs away. I'm surprised I hit the ground in that time, honestly. There's license test 1 down. That's 2. 2's like Azuchi, Bishoten, and something else. Thanks for ending that urgent. Alright. Looks like what I actually care. You can do a high rank event quest? Oh, okay. Like, fuck's sake. I went off this ride! So it's like you can do 5 of these or do like 1 quest. I should have the other quest, right? Is there no special license to this? Yeah, so there is. That was right. No. Why did it change you to a cauldron? Why did it default me to that? I don't think there's anything else for me. Do I want that? The fact that I can, like, after 1 hunt, I can get, like, the Nargle weapon and this thing is pretty nuts. I mean, probably. Lose attack and defense boost. I mean, realistically, attack boost is probably better. But the armor is also important. Do I want that? I mean, probably? But, like, armor-wise, it's probably just, like, a lot stronger. Yump Master? Because What was the armor like on my Kulu headpiece? Holy shit, yeah, like double my armor, that's fine. Can I ask you something? No, you can't. Don't ever talk to me, NPC. I don't know why it defaults to that Kinsect. It's probably just because it just, like... What they should have done is had, like... They should have just had, like, your Kinsect to be a separate piece. Like, when you had IG equipped, it would go, like, IG plus whatever. So instead of doing that, they were just like, yeah, you just have to, like, manually re-equip your Kinsect, which is stupid. It should really just be, like, a separate piece of... Like, a separate listing in your armor. Because now I was like, how the fuck do I change my Kinsect? And it's like, oh, you actually have to go into the fucking menu, idiot. What are my skills like? Attack 4, crit 3, resentment, wall runner. What the fuck is wall runner from? Oh. That's from my shitty pre-order talisman, isn't it? Yeah. Wall runner's another skill that's like, why the fuck does this exist? It says, yeah. Reduces stamina consumption by 25% while wall running. It's like, you know what else should do that? Fucking marathon runner, a skill that already exists. Like, why did you put this in the game? It's like, oh, you get an attack bonus. It's like, yeah, fuck off with your ninja bullshit, okay? Nobody cares. Especially not me. I care least of all. Should have used my stupid save point or whatever, but I completely forgot it existed. Oh god, what's the last one? It's like Zenogre, Rathalos, Almudron, isn't it? That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I think I can do it. I think I'm a bad enough dude to do it. And I'd definitely rather do that than like 10 quests. Only grabbing light? Oh. Does Great Azuchi only have light available? There's orange. I swear that hit in that. Was that orange? It like hit him like right in the head. Oh, nice bishop. Kind of funny that like the first license test is like Aknosom and Rathian, and then this is like there's an Azuchi here for like literally no reason. Because it's like if you can kill an Aknosom and a Rathian, like an Azuchi is literally nothing. Make selecting Kinsect like selecting Bowgun mods. I mean, realistically, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of like, yeah, you could probably just have like your Kinsect. Like, you probably don't have to have it be, like, separate Kinsects. You could probably just have, like, this is the Kinsect. And then, when you equip your IG, you just get your Kinsect. And whatever level it is, like, you just, like, choose your skills that you want to put on it. So if you have, like, level 7, you get, like, 7 skills or, like, 7 distribution points or whatever you can do to customize it the way you want. Still hit fucking not his head. Well, he's fucking dead. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they should probably adjust for Monster Hunter moving forward. I mean, we toyed around with the idea in Discord yesterday about like combining weapons, because I do actually feel like there's too many. Like there's just like too many weapons. Like 14 types is too much. Because you got to think, like, every time they add stuff, right? Like, they added all these new wire bug mechanics, right? Or whatever the fuck they're called. Switch skills and stuff. You gotta, like, make new ones for every weapon. So it's like, oh, we have a cool idea for, like, Insect Glaive. But, like, what the fuck are we gonna do for Lance, right? So I really think they should just, like, combine Lance and Gun Lance into one weapon. And just call it Lance. Or, sorry, and call it Gun Lance. Like, I'm not saying just, like, steal it or whatever. I'm saying, like, incorporate it. So, like, take all the good shit from Lance and put it in Gun Lance. And take all the good shit from Gun Lance and keep it, and then incorporate the good stuff from Lance and make the weapon, like, really good and interesting. Because right now, like, Lance is, like, supremely cucked. Like, it is so unfun to play. And it is, like, the weapon tree is fucking lame. And there's too much stuff in Gun Lance that's wrong as well. So it'd be nice if you just, like, took the good parts from both weapons and, like, combined them. And you could do the same thing with, like, Sword and Shield and Charge Blade. You just take all the bad shit and take the bad shit out and take the good shit of both weapons and combine it into one weapon. They could honestly combine the guns. They really could. They can combine light bowgun and heavy bowgun and just have, like, you have, like, a heavy stance or something where you, like, do, like, the heavier shells. But they could definitely do it with guns, too. I've been trying to think of, like, what else they could combine. I think we fooled around with the idea of Switch Axe and Greatsword combining. That would kind of make sense. Because, like, you have a Greatsword mode in Switch Axe. I think we thought about Longsword and Insect Glaive. I thought you could combine, like, Dual Blades and Insect Glaive, maybe. Where you, like, combine the swords together. Like, this is, you have, like, a staff that, like, breaks apart. Like, that might work. Hunting Horn is, like, I kind of like Hunting Horn, like, conceptually. Just, like, I don't know where it fits in with everything. Because it's kind of like one of those weapons that's cool, but, like, I would want to get rid of Hunting Horn because I think it's one of the more interesting weapons, but it's like it's always in this really awkward spot a lot of the time where just they keep changing how it plays. Because, like, I think it, like, 14 is just too many. If you could get down to, like, 7 or 8, it'd be good. I mean, you might be able to combine Hunting Horn and Hunting Horn and IG might be a good ones to combine, actually. Because they play kind of similarly, in a weird roundabout way. And you could maybe do something with, like, using the Kinsect to, like, grab essence to use to buff your own team or something. That'd be cool. I should save all these poison fruit for Magnum Mallow, actually. That'd be smart. Since I literally haven't upgraded my buddy's gear at all. I should actually do that. I should see if I have any Roggy scrap and make some weapons. Or Rathian scrap, yeah, actually. I definitely have Rathian scrap. I'll look at the weapon. Once I beat this quest, I'll look at the weapons. And think about what he can combine. But I think it'd be cool to, like, combine, like Sword and Shield and Charge Blade are, like, so similar in terms of, like, what the actual weapons are. You literally are using a Sword and Shield to so it's like, what's the difference? Give Charge Blade the Shield Slam. It'd be fucking cool, dude. Like Sword and Shield's kind of like, they haven't really known what they're doing with it for a long time. Took them a long time to get, like, Sword and Shield's been there since day one. It's been always kind of lame. Oh, thank God, a jumbo bone, just what I wanted for my carbs. Magnum Mallow, very fun. Oh, is there more shit over here to grab? There's a lot. I definitely have enough poison fruit to poison him. Yeah, 5 should be fine. Grab that thunder beetle while I'm at it. If he's here, he should be here. There he is. Yoink! Yeah, I think getting down to like 8 weapons would probably be good. 2 ranged. 2 blunt, probably. 2 shield weapons, which would be like charge blade and gun lance. I don't know. I should actually do my stupid thing. Where I suck my boys off. Suck them off, bug. I should aim for the head. Get back here. IG is just longsword of the bad insect glaive minigame. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's just longsword, but you could probably combine longsword and insect glaive together. But the thing is, like, longsword is also one of the most developed weapons in terms of like moveset and playstyle. Like the problem is the weapons that are bad are underdeveloped. And when you have 2 weapons that are underdeveloped together, that's when it's a problem. Like longsword, or like lance and gun lance together are like, I would say they're underdeveloped together. And if you put them together, you'd probably have like a fully realized weapon. Like I said, you take the good stuff from longsword, or the good stuff from lance, like the counters and shit, and you take the cool stuff from gun lance, like shelling, and you combine it into one weapon. Then it would be good. But as they are right now, they're underdeveloped. But if you took the good pieces from one and the good pieces from the other, they would not be underdeveloped. They'd be a pretty satisfying weapon to play. It's because you've been splitting them, right? You've just been splitting all your cool resources and ideas between 2 weapons that didn't necessarily need to be split. Please just hit the fucking head. Oh my god, that was hard. Okay, that was a good shot. This guy's actually got a pretty small noggin, all things considered. Misjudged. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. The Insect Glaive minigame is not actually particularly fun. I think you're right on that. Damn, I wish I had a swell noggin. No, he's got a small noggin. His noggin's small. He's a big boy with a tiny brain. Small head. It's like in Dark Souls, you can pick tiny head and big head mode. You know, the big brain thing is like the implication is that your brain is bigger. The big head implication is that your brain is bigger and therefore you're smarter when it means literally nothing. Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit me. I was like, I'm just barely out of the hitbox apparently. Yeah, I have this move. Why am I not using this move? This move is, oh, fuck's sake. That's right. Wait. Got your essence. That's white too. You smell me. Fucking missile. There we go. Holy fuck. This is why I don't use that fucking vault, because it seems cool and then you just get your ass kicked. How did that hit me? How the fuck did that hit me? I want an answer. I'm in the safe zone, which is like right next to me. God. Get over here, coward. Joke's on you, I'm just trying to get Counter-Strike value. Snatched your essence in your tail, bitch. That went pretty okay, besides the fact I got my ass beat a bunch of times. No! My bull. Oh, I got the pelt, nice. This is any other Monster Hunter game would be like, you didn't carve anything. Failed to carve, whatever the fuck they used to say. Bladed tail. Used to pierce through guts of unsuspecting prey mans. New PS Plus free games. Operation Tango, Star Wars Squadrons, and Virtua Fighter 5. I sure am glad I pay for this service. It's funny because when I played RE7, I'm like, whatever, I'll just renew my PS Plus. But realistically, I should have just bought RE7 on its own. I should have just bought a physical copy of RE7 instead of just getting it off of my PS5 subscription or whatever. My PS5 bonus content. Oh, man. We gotta do another one. We gotta do another license test. Learned elemental attack up buddy skill for their element attacks that they don't have. Oh yeah, speaking of buddies, I should build some Rathian gear so like they can at least poison stuff. The rampage grows in momentum. Yeah, over here. Oh. He's got the melding column. Let's see. What are my options? I have to hunt an Almudron or an Almudron. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get 2 vetoes. Oh, you get a lot of vetoes. Holy shit. Like, I could just do the easy ones. Would that actually be beneficial to me? Yeah, if you just want one or two specific games, especially if they're offline, you're better off just buying the game. Yeah, I know. I was like, you know what? I should have an active PS Plus subscription if we ever want to play games at some point. But then it's like, I'm just like, because it's like, yeah, so yeah, I was gonna play RE7 because RE8 was coming out, and then it was like, okay, do I buy it or I just reactivate PS Plus to get it for free? And it's like, okay. I'm gonna be right back, just a second. Alright, where were we? Paying $60 a year. I'll get maybe 3 or 4 games I actually want. They're usually a year old anyway, so it's whatever. Paid so much. It's true. It really is. Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, Dave's right. It's like $60 a year. But it's still like, for fuck's sake, like, honestly. Like, just, like, let online be free. Like, what does it cost you? Whatever I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like turning them into little banditos. But first things first. I have a Bishaten scrap. I'm doing a little Tengu. Should have a Sinister scrap. A little Samurai Man. Okay, so. Anja helmet. Nargamale. Okay. Now for you. Get whatever's left. Rathian. What the fuck is this? 350 rubles. Release the DR3 Snyder guide. Suka Blat. Just kidding. Do whatever you want to do, comrades. Around 5 CAD. Wish I could support more of this sophisticated crap. You support me quite a bit, my friend. My Russian friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. $5 dues will go a long way. Yeah. DR3 is on the docket. I just have to I have to finish this. And then I'm gonna do I'm gonna finish Demon Souls because I have the footage. And then I'm probably, because DR2 is gonna take me a while, I'm probably gonna do something intermediary. That's gonna take not a lot of time. And then after DR2, we're gonna do Off the Record. And after Off the Record, I'm just gonna get Dead Rising 3 done because, you know, it's been a long time coming for the Dead Rising games. Then I'll try to do Dead Rising 4, and after that, we'll figure it out. But it's just taking a long time, and this specifically is taking a long time, and I'm not I'm not thrilled about doing it. But you know, I made an obligation. I said I'd do it, so I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I've been wanting to finish the Dead Rising series for a long time. Although I honestly wonder how, I feel like Dead Rising 2 will be popular. Will be beneficial to a lot of people. I honestly don't know how popular Dead Rising 3 will be. Because, like, obviously, like, I would say Dead Rising 2 is probably the most popular game in the series. In terms of people who played it. Because I think a lot of people find Dead Rising 1 frustrating. And then Dead Rising 2 was a lot easier. And it had co-op, so I think people are gonna respond more to that one. I'd have to actually look. I don't actually know how Dead Rising 2, all survivors did compared to Off the Record, but it'll be interesting to see. Thank God. And I get red. Don't actually know how useful this is to do. In Monster Hunter World, it was insane. You just like went ape shit, and like you hit the wings, and you just started like flying around and killing everything. Probably just gonna die here. Oh fuck. If I hadn't Wirefall recovered, I'd probably be dead. The fire would have killed me before I got up, probably. Get back here, you fucking dickhead. I hate this fucking monster so goddamn much. If they never put him in another video game, I'd be happy. I would legitimately be happy for him to be executed. It's not even that he's like hard, he's just fucking annoying. And they've made him more and more annoying every iteration. Yes, DR1 is frustrating. I don't find it that frustrating. Like, I totally get why people find it frustrating. But I've played it so much that it's like, whatever, that is cool. Can just charge through that, huh? The most powerful attack in the Wrath Skeleton arsenal is moving forward. I forgot. My hubris got the better of me. How could I have forgotten such a powerful technique existed? How could I have forgotten? Even with a step... fucking goddamn... I didn't even read what else you posted. Ah, Johnny boy. I don't know what the hell was going on there. I missed half the comment and the entire joke. I know, I read it just now. I read it just now. You get banned anyway, but your content is of high quality. I'm glad I found you among the heaps of digital slops, and thank you for accepting me. Oh, dude. You're welcome. You're always welcome. Breathe a breath of fresh air into the streams. Get back here. You fuckers. Oh my god, he carded me. Ratho's just gonna move forward, and if you get in the way, that's your fault. Apparently it is. Miss half the comment and the entire joke, I know. It's bad. Just want my stupid mineral. Oh my fucking god. I hate this fucking game so goddamn much. How hard is it to make wall running not impossible to deal with? Apparently 100%. The most impossible thing I've ever heard in my life. You know what? Let's do Rathalos after we kill Zombie. Let's do that instead. We'll leave Rathalos for last. Realistically, I should do him first. Because he's the most annoying, and probably most threatening. whatever. We get to Almudron, we can probably just do the cheese with the bug cheese. I just have to do this. And then once I do this, I'm in high rank. Once I'm in high rank, I can just fight Great Azuchi. You just fight Great Azuchi for the whole set. And probably even his weapon. And then go back and farm all this bullshit. I mean, this is probably one of the... Like, unironically, this is actually probably one of the harder introductions to high rank in any game. But this is also bypassing a lot of it. The fuck is white? It's on his claw. Like, bypassing all of Hub. Like, it would be way easier to just go hunt them individually. Like, just do the key quest in the Gathering Hub would be, like, super easy. But doing one marathon quest is pretty appealing. Because fuck doing, like, all the low rank shit. Although it would be kind of interesting to see how what progression is like if you just did Gathering Hub exclusive. Because realistically, there's not any reason to do the village. Besides the fact that they actually don't let you do the village, or the hub right away. Oh god. Take it. I'll take it. Broken horn, I guess. It's a broken body. It's okay. I just wanted to trigger resentment, guys. I'm not bad. I'm just triggering resentment. I'm sure people have said that before. I just need to get hit to increase my DPS. I need to trigger resentment. I need to trigger Fortify. I need to cart to trigger Fortify. Increases my DPS. Oh my god, I lost all my essence. I need to cart. I have to trigger my Fortify. I need my fort buff. How's the secret stream? It's probably pretty okay. The real question is, you should ask if Dave is gonna stream Shawit's game. Oh, will we? How about you, Default? How's Draw and Booba going for you? Unironically, probably a good revenue stream if you don't have a job. I mean that with no hint of irony and no judgment. Had I the talents to do so, I probably would also draw Booba. Nice, dude. I'm just triggering resentment. I need resentment triggered. That one I didn't need triggered. I got my coup shot today. Yeah, I need to book my appointment. My parents are like hounding me to go do it. And just like haven't done it. 'Cause I don't care. Fuck, who cares? I guess I kind of. Well, I'm not obligated to. But the faster people get vaccinated, apparently, the faster we're opening up things back to normal. So it'll be good for everybody if I actually do it. My resentment. Prey is weak. Prey for capture. Damn it. I've already carded once, haven't I? I cannot risk carding again. I can't go back to prison, man. I want to draw Booba, but I lose interest in drawing and I start collecting reference material. Hell yeah. I would get so much more done in my life if I didn't have to collect reference material. Yeah. It is the curse of all men. You see Booba, you have to look at Booba. It's just... You don't even want to. You're just like, hey, a boob. I'm gonna look at that. I think I'll look at that. And then they get you. I wanted to draw Booba before I got distracted. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll start up a Patreon, but I should keep practicing first. I, like, unironically default, it probably doesn't matter. Like, I say this with, like, not to insult your skill level. Your skill level's fine, but, like, I think people are such coomers that they'll probably pay for your Booba drawings regardless. What you should do is you should look up a guy named Ball Buddy on Twitter. It's like B-A-L Buddy on Twitter. He draws the Booba, but he also does memes. He does Booba-based memes, basically. And he does, I think he does pretty well for himself. And his drawings aren't, like, super detailed or anything. He just draws, like, black and white. Just wanted to say thanks for playthroughs, did you? Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. As much reference materials I've looked at, I'm still kind of bad at drawing the Booba. Just keep drawing, keep looking at the reference material. It's not gonna stop me. I don't even draw, I just look at the reference material. I just keep looking at the reference material and nothing bad ever happens. Why am I even running over there? Use right arm. It's not just the playthrough, there's the point where Boar becomes a man and falling into Coomer. That's right. Oh god, I'm running out of megas. I've just been such a shit with my unupgraded armor that I am becoming a mega potion consumer. Aw, jeez. Aw, jeez, Rick. Now we have to kill fucking Rathalos. I literally left Rathalos half dead to go kill Zinogre because I was mad. I fucking hate this guy. If they seriously, like, removed Rathalos from the world, like, they just pulled a Nier and, like, deleted him from fucking existence, I think the world would be a better place. Delete him from existence. Get fucking wrecked, idiot! He's probably gonna die, like, super fast now, because I've already done a fuckload of damage to him. Give me the essence. That's the wrong color! It's the wrong shade of blue! Oh, that's white. Fuck. Come back here. Give that back to me. Give your essence to me. Oh god, Almudron's here. Drill him. You're screwed. Oh god. that the way to win with this weapon? Is you just do your screw? Actually, I guess you use stamina. That sucks. That fucking blows. Can you stop? Get down here, coward. Face your destiny, which is death. Death's your destiny. You are doomed to die. No. My essences are gone. The ones that I, the ones that I took. Oh, I killed it. I guess my cat killed it. Somebody killed it. I'll take credit for it. I'll take credit for that. How many eggs was it? How many beetles was I supposed to get after this? Oh my god, I've got to do like the fucking Apex Arceus quest. Fuck's sake. That Rampage quests fucking suck. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Say what everybody's thinking. Fuck Rampage quests. Fuck Rathalos. And fuck Rampage quests. Have any rations on me? I do. I should actually equip better petalaces too. I have like literally done nothing this playthrough. I'm just triggering resentment. I need to get uptime for value. No. This is a marathon Almudron, so it should be less health. I have two cards left. Well, one card left. I can die one more time before I have to like play like super serious. Oh, there it is. Yes, I was thinking fuck Rampage quests. Dude, they suck. They're the worst, Max. You don't even know. Well, you actually don't. Because you've never played this game. Jackie might know about Rampage quests. I don't know how far she's gone. I have no reference point to how far she is. But it's a shittier tower defense. Like imagine if you're just minding your own business and then you had to do a tower defense game. Like imagine you're just playing a beat 'em up and it's suddenly tower defense like I don't know. Fucking fine. You want to eat the bug? I will eat the bug. Well, I'll make you eat the bug. Isn't more. Very cool attack. And he's gone. And he's gone. Let's see how awful I'm at. 3 hours. Yeah, after this, I really need to. I really need to actually like get a video rendering, but I have to do the VO. So I want to get at least. I want my minimum is I want to get like 1 done per day if possible, and I want to be done by whatever the end of. My goal was to be done by what? Oh, that's not fucking happening. 31st. I'd have to do 2 a day. Would 2 a day be possible? Maybe if I don't fucking sleep on it. I don't fucking dick around with insect food. Yeah. Starting June on a blank slate would be pretty fucking nice, honestly. Clear out my Monster Hunter stuff. If I didn't have such big issues with the renderer, this would have gone like so much faster. I lost like 2 days because my fucking renderer would just do fucking nothing. It would just like crash constantly. You know how shitty it is to have like technical problems that are like beyond your control for no reason. It's like, oh yeah, the renderer just decided, fuck you. We're not rendering anymore. Like went on strike. I had to like reinstall all my programs. I like reinstalled the drivers for my Elgato too. Is it time? Is it time to resort to this? Just got home. The first thing I did was take that stupid picture for the Monster Hunter thread. Okay, hang on. I'll look at it in a second. I'm fighting a very rare enemy. What did you get a rake from your yard, Bob? Big if true. I'll take a look in a second. If this guy moves, I'll take a look. Like if he moves areas, not if he moves in general. Okay, here we go. There we go. We got resentment damage. Never mind. Kunais aren't affected by resentment apparently. Was it the insect glaive? And then they put in bug. That's not inaccurate, honestly. It's pretty close to what the insect glaive does. It's a bug bug stick. Let me restock. I have no potions left, never mind. Okay. This YouTube super chat is really neat. Now instead of giving change, what? To hobos or buying booze and watching them fight after, you can really make a difference. I mean, last time you gave me a super chat, I actually think I did buy some booze. Bought some Pabst Blue Ribbons. What's up, bro? We're just almost on the cusp of getting our second character to high rank. Just so I can see when I can get the bug. So it's going okay. We died twice this hunt. Because I'm bad and I don't upgrade my gear. I don't follow my own guide. I just hunt monster one time, then kill monster. Knife to meet you. Bug on a stick, yeah. The insect glaive. It's quite literally the same thing. I see virtually no difference. He's low He's tired. He is tired. And unironically, I'm going to do this because... Oh, he's getting close to death, so that's good. If I had capturable... If I, like, had... Actually, no, I'm not fucking risking it. I have, like, 1 card left. He can't have, like, he's not gonna have that much health left. I mean, I say in the guide, beat him by any means necessary, and I showed throwing kunais. And... Like, this is how Mudrin fucking blows. Like, he's like annoying in high rank, but he's probably worse in low rank just because you bounce so much without bleeding. This is free damage. Need to get on my dog. Oh, my cat's got bombs. He's a bomber. You gotta call it the bug rake and you're insane. I could build the bug rake. Dude, honestly, just stick to longsword because I'm too scared to change to other weapon in this game. Longsword's OP though, so you're fine. Longsword is like unironically one of the best weapons in the game. It's probably because it's a Japanese game and they love their big folded 1,000 times sword. I'm just gonna fucking finish him off with this. I've already carded twice because I'm being a shit not upgrading my armor. When I totally should have, and had every opportunity to do so. Oh god. Like I said, I'm taking 0 risks here. Could use my trap, but I don't think... Thing is, like, there's no... Oh, God. I'm like, there's no risk to doing this as he comes up beneath me. You just have to get through this quest by any means necessary. And I quite literally mean by any means necessary. Just gonna keep doing this. He mad. He mad I figured out his weakness. I mean, realistically, this isn't much different than just using like normal 2 rapid fire. It's just a little bit more available to every weapon type. I'll stick with my greatsword. I mean, I don't know. Greatsword always feels, I don't know, I used to use Greatsword a lot. It's not that it's bad, I don't like the it just seems like every time a new Monster Hunter game rolls around, they'll like change a weapon. Oh, for fuck's sake. They'll like change a weapon for like no reason, and I won't like it, and then I have to find something else. Make him eat the bug, quick. Yes, fall into my trap. Activate my trap card. It's almost worth it. See, I fought him legit, see? It was fine. I was just triggering resentment. I wonder if they will keep gyro aiming for the PC port. Oh. Huh, I don't know. I've never actually used the gyro. Like, I tried to play my Switch upstairs. Like, I tried to play it like in handheld mode one time. And that was because my chair was coming and I didn't want to miss the delivery, so I took it upstairs. And I'm like, this fucking sucks. So I just didn't play my Switch and I watched TV instead. Like, I I don't get how you can play the Switch like unironically in handheld mode. It is so uncomfortable. Like the buttons, like the Joy-Cons fucking suck. The Pro Controller is like so much nicer. If my brother hadn't bought this for me, I would have bought one 100%. I would have like tried to play the Switch like as intended, and I would have been like, fuck this, and gotten a regular controller. And so I'm quite grateful that my brother got this for me for free because he had some points or something he had to spend. Oh, Rathalos plate, very cool. That quest took us half an hour. But here we are. We're in high rank now, so we have to see how many bugs we get. Never mind that. Oh, it's an Apex. Oh no. It's what we call in the business an Apex. You excuse me, I need to see if there are new bugs. Okay. Hinoa, Minoto, both of them are tied for worst girl. And believe it or not, this game has no best girl. Okay, Zenogre male. I can buy the Zenogre male, which is technically an upgrade, so it probably will. Can I buy both? No. I might be able to. No. It's fine. It's fine. I fought like 2 Rathalos and I can't build any of these. Marathon Runner. Shit was so Kodachi. I don't think there's any upgrades. Need fires. I'm surprised it's not showing me that because it's like I guess I haven't gotten Firestone yet. Zenogre Shocker. Whatever. Oh fuck, I need to buy some pots and I need to make some combines. Oh, the lottery, of course. That'll be very helpful. Buy to item box. Shit, do I have enough money for a... Oh, hell yes. I actually have enough money. I can make 72 of them. I'm gonna need a lot of those. Well, I didn't mean to make that many, it's fine. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's do this shitty rampage quest. Fuck the rampage. Fuck you, Capcom, for inventing it. I'm gonna eat my fucking dango, you can't stop me. What's good? Carver, no, no, no. That's actually terrible for this. Since riding time, might be okay. Source health to allies. Actually, fortify would actually be pretty good. Sometimes decreases damage taken. I'll take my best nut. Moxie prevents fainting one time when down. I mean, probably. Dog trainer. Quantity of honey gathered. All of these suck because I have bad dango. Ugh. You keep streaming after the update in an hour. Probably not. I need to get videos out. I'll probably just record the thing myself. I'll probably just do what I did for update 2 and just play it privately. Because that way I have footage, like... So I stream with OBS, right? And the stream quality is fine, but the video recording quality is not very good. So it's better for me to use different software to record with. Which kind of sucks. Just how it is. Just kind of sucks that that's the way it is. The rampage is here, you're ready, right? I mean, I guess so. can place facilities in there to upgrade the stronghold. Thanks, I know. I've heard of the Rampage. Set up hunting installations. Oh shit. I should do the other side. Well, I should have started with the other side, because now I can just like set up more. I should actually just try to set up as many hunting installations as possible so I can level it up to get more shit. Where the fuck is it? It's this way. The veterans here played the original Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Yes, I played Freedom Unite. I'm here. I played Freedom Unite. Freedom Unite was good. Freedom Unite was like... The problem with Freedom Unite is it was so fucking like archaic. It's very difficult to go back to like Freedom Unite now. It's just... It's extremely archaic by today's standards. It's like very little things like you have to like use different kinds of pickaxes and you have to like physically equip your pickaxe to mine. It is like very tedious. And a lot of the quality of life improvements they made over the years are like extremely welcome. And it's like very, very positive. Very positive to the experience in the game. Yeah, I guess. I'll set up more. I'll have to like take more down. Izuchi. Tetranodon. Iori and buddies. Shit, use the retreat ship. Like, this is so much easier in the tutorial. It's like, the tutorial is literally like a free win. And here you actually have to pay attention. Like here, I've already lost my first wall. Get down there, Dog. D-O-double-G. What the fuck is the difference between 2, 3, and an alliance? I made a mistake with that. An alliance? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you talking about like Freedom Unite or whatever? Yeah, I don't know why it's called Freedom and Freedom Unite. I guess they just... Because they're based off of Monster Hunter 2, I guess. And they just decided they wanted to have a weird naming convention. A weird naming convention for weirdos such as themselves. Exploding Kuna. Very cool. I should probably make stuff for me over here. Auto cannons yet. I need repel using a cannon out of fun. There was a one that didn't count as a repel using a cannon. Are you fucking shitting me? Gather drop materials 12. Oh no, not Great Azuchi. What are we gonna do? I guess I'm supposed to like get down there. It's like the counter signal's just like, you should just be doing this, right? Like I find it so... I find it so insane that you have to like you have to use the cannons until the counter sign reads. What it should be is like what you should have to do for this is what you're supposed to, like, what you should do is, like, just be fighting on the ground constantly and then, like, setting up, like, automated defenders. That's what you should be doing in this. Alright, you should be, like, setting up automated defenders for you, so you can go down there and fight. And your automated defenders are the ones who are like shooting and shit. And you're the one going, hey, I'm the monster hunter who's actually hunting the monsters on the ground. Will fix it, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Oh shit, there's more guys coming. Never mind, I guess. I guess never mind. Put that down. So I get auto cannons now. The new mission is ready, just waiting on you. Hinoa, the quest maiden. What do you know about anything Hinoa? Can I do... I can call Fugan. I will call Fugan at some point, I'm sure. I guess I should go back and set up like auto cannons in the other area, because they're gonna break down this wall, and then the Apex Arzuros is gonna come and break down the other wall. So I have to do this. I'm gonna have to like set up defenders here because this is how this fucking game works. I'd probably rather have like Wyvern Fire. So that's 20 out of 20. Finish sub assignments lets you more experience and rewards. Can I like end via with everything you obtained? I thought I could like just like fucking abandon it. Like, yeah, I'm done. Can I go into high rank now? Like it's kind of shitty to have to do like the special license test and then you have to do this fucking terrible rampage quest to get into high rank. Real veterans know you're having to restock your whetstones. Oh yeah, it's pretty shitty when you, because yeah, when you're an amateur in the beginning, you just like forget your fucking whetstones, and then you're like, oh, well, I guess I'm not sharpening this quest, because there was no camps you could go back to. It was quite literally just like, yeah, you're fucked now. You're fucked, bud. Enjoy death, idiot. Use Dragonator or Splitting Wyvern Shot. Is this a Dragonator? Can I actually use it? I can. I should actually use that, because I have to use 2 of them. How convenient this is to me. Oh look, Hinoa and Minoto. I know who those 2 are. I've talked to them before. If things started getting out of hand, maybe I'll talk to them. But I don't like their Hime haircut, so they can get lost. Oh, it's a KZ. Uh-oh, this ain't good. Fuck it, I'm gonna use it right now. Fuck this. I used it on Arzuros. Oh, he's out. Well, he's done. God damn it, get me fucking over here. Should have automated defenders here. That's another Keizu, isn't it? Splitting wyvern shot, wyvern fire artillery. This artillery fucking sucks. Where is it? Just hope you deal like 50% damage. No, it's like literally like, well, I guess I'm restarting this fucking quest. I'm like reloading my save because this is fucking terrible. It's like when you forget paintballs. You forget paintballs, you have no idea where the fuck the monster went. It's specifically targeting hunters. Be on your guard. Yeah, okay. Something else I wanted to add. I'd probably rather actually have a wyvern fire artillery here. I wonder if it is worth it to just sit here and shoot this thing. Oh. Yeah. I guess so. Machine gun sounds very mountable right now. How the fuck did that hit me? I guarded. I literally guarded it. Guards. Guards. I mean, fine. I mean, I almost died. I'm almost fucking dead. Major threat. Apex Argyros. Then I'm visiting my sister this weekend. My nephew is loving this game. Yes, I recommend him to your channel. Nice, dude. I can't wait to join his game and ruin his hunts with my SNS small brain. That's pretty fucking funny. Whatever, just run wide range. Just run wide range for your buddy, for your little buddy / nephew. Help him by healing him constantly, as if he is tiny brain. He has no brain anymore. I know what's gonna happen is this Apex Argyros is like immediately just gonna bust in and like break all of these first installations, which is like, what's even the point, dude? Like, what's even the point of having 2 hunting installations if all that's gonna happen is Apex Argyros is gonna show up and then like just like wreck everything for me. I'm pretty sure wyvern fire are the most effective. As long as you catch them in their sights, which that should be. Can't even use Fugan yet. Actually, an auto cannon here is probably fine. I need to use a machine gun for me. And this can probably be a... Uh-oh. This is the last wave. Keep it together. I'm not even there, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I mean, these are pretty easy to win. Let me top you up there, pal. Yeah, I'm a little buddy. Right, wide range, full block, yeah. I mean, probably, like, unironically pretty good. That's hitting. Oh my god, this is low. This is such a mistake. Now it's Tetranodons. I could maybe move that one. Oh, right, I can still. Oh, right, I can do this. Oh, what? No, I need my switch. I need to. Oh, fuck, I wanted to remove it to repair it. Fucking whatever. Nice self fine shot. Okay. Well, here we are. This is the life that we've chosen for ourselves. Oh no, not a Tetranodon. No! Not like this. Not while my machine gun's back, just kidding. Yoink! Just dump my ammo. Yeah, see, he's gonna like come in and like break everything immediately. See, it's like bullshit, dude. It's like smashes shit, and it's like fucking why? Why Capcom? Oh, we're in double shots. See, like he just like destroys everything like instantly. It's like fucking cool. See, now it's like, okay, he's through the gate already. And there's like literally fuck all I can do about it. Because you have to fight him in the second area because fucking reasons. He's breaking everything by existing. Yeah, it's like, oh, sorry, we built these out of fucking balsa wood. I actually think it's probably easier not to like to fight this guy with the installations because you're so weak at this point in the game. I sure could use a machine gun. Like you're supposed to go down there and fight stuff. Oh, what the fuck is that? Master Atushi, save me! Just call my name if you're in danger. I'm in danger. Save me! Oh god, he's coming right for us. Master Atushi! Like, I'm fucking stunned forever. Fugin the Elder! Oh, there's still more guys. Fuck's sake, dude. Aim for the big bear. Winnie the Pooh. Oh yeah, defender with ballista. You go right here. Oh god, he's coming right for me. Fuck's sake. Okay. Wee. Did you fucking like leave me alone? Like I don't know like who balanced this shit, but you're totally not supposed to take on an Apex Arzuros in low rank here. Like it's fucking stupid. Like just the concept alone is dumb. Bait him into the thing. Hey, it's Yomoji. I'll just drop this. Up to something, attack it before it lets loose. Quick! Yamogi. I actually think this is worse than just using a fucking machine gun. Can that actually shoot him? I guess so. The gate is still healthy, so should be fine. I'm doing like literally fucking nothing. Brought this little girl into the war zone. Capcom did. The Great Battle of Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, never forget the fucking horrendous slaughter we suffered at the hands of Winnie the Pooh. The main gate is under attack. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Wait, hang on. Is this the splitting wyvern shot? Hell yeah. Prepare your Angus. Oh, fuck's sake. Are you preparing it? Prepare your Angus. $6,000 damage. Fucking nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Now to reap my rewards. I like how you just get high rank Arzuros materials. Like you get fucking nothing out of this. It's fucking great. Well, we're high rank now. We high rank now. It helps when you know how to use like the fucking wyvern fire artillery. It really helps. Because the first time I did this, I had no idea. What is this? Monarchs, eccentric millionaires, suspiciously wealthy furries. I don't care about whatever Hinoa being possessed. Oh, I got an A rank. Very cool. It said slay the Apex. I managed to do it. I got all these defender tickets. Apex Beast Claw. Very cool. There's likely an Elder Dragon. Oh, really? You think so? This is a tough one. Hey. It's a babe, dude. Oh, she gives you the A-Gamma recipe. Can I ask you a favor? Can you shut up your mouth? Origami X1. Capture one Mizutsu. Is that new? I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. Fuck your sister. We gotta check the bug. All I care about is the bug. Don't ever talk to me again. Don't even look at me. Okay, I want to know about the bug. But do you have new bugs? Yeah, whatever. You got decos. Sure. Okay. I want to know about the bug. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get all your bug. What did you guys say? Carnage Beetle was good? Oh, it's right because it's got the highest power. I like my fucking pseudocath, my wasp. My white wasp. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, there's a Kulu upgrade immediately. Just like there's an Aknasan upgrade immediately. She has to eat all the eggs? Oh my god. Can I even have high rank armor? I'll fight at Azuchi and then we're calling it a day. We figured out when you get the bugs, okay? That's all that matters. So you get, I mean, that's kind of lame that you get all your bugs. I have a request. So you suck up my dick. Capture one Rathalos. Suck up my dick. I'm going to hunt Azuchi. Everyone's got like a million things to ask me. I just wanted to know when the bugs happened. It's very crooked artillery in the world. F the physics. Uh-oh. Like my wyvern shot? Yeah, danger close has no meaning. Okay. Danger close literally has no meaning. Just blow it up like right next to you. Yeah, I'm gonna pin that. Insect glaive, it's funny. Makes me laugh. Okay. Give me a bugs. Game crash, save file corrupted. Nice. I figured out when you get the bugs. It's basically like as soon as you start high rank, you get new bugs. So. Just buy your new bug in high rank. Buy your little wasp. See those little just hanging on your arm? It's happy to be a wasp. Not a wasp, sorry. A moth. They get to mulch these bugs as well. I guess you can do whatever you want with them. He's just selling them to whoever has got the cash, so... My assumption is that you can do whatever you want with them. Apparently mine doesn't want to actually fly off of my thing. Where's my orange essence? Essence of orange, there you go. Need my orange extract. Y'all are in high rank. And I can actually get killed here. Where the fuck? I lost track of him for a second, okay? I mean, it's kind of, I guess it's kind of good every now and then to figure out just how it feels to redo low to high rank, because like the first time through is always a bit awkward, because it's like unless you're like getting like top tier gear, like you're spending a lot of time to like sit and upgrade like literally everything. It is kind of like awkward, because I mean I'd say my gear at this point is pretty good. I didn't like farm a ton, but like, you know, like what? Is it as good as it could be? I guess I can't have much better than this. It's pretty close to my recommended setup, actually. I think the only difference would be I'd have Anjanath gloves for more armor, and I'd get Slugger, and I'd probably be wearing Zinogre helmet instead. So yeah, it's pretty fucking close. It's like Zinogre, Anja Ingot is like kind of like the ideal armor. I mean, I guess you could, I mean, it's kind of funny because like sure, you could hunt like Tigrex and Diablos and all that shit in low rank, but you would just be replacing it with like Azuchi stuff, so it's like totally pointless. It's like actually pointless to farm any of those upper tier monsters. Phil has this theory. Why its current roster price is so weak is that they can put all the effort into the DLC monster if the community pay a premium for starving them at launch. I mean, maybe. I mean, like, probably. From, like, a we're trying to make money perspective, sure. But I can tell you right now, if they have a paid expansion for Rise, I'm not buying it. I am probably not buying it. Unless moving forward, the guides do extremely well, which they haven't been. They've been performing about what I'd expect based on every other video on the channel. Like, they've been doing pretty good, but obviously not nearly as good as the world videos, and I have no interest in continuing the series if it's not going to be like moderately lucrative for me. Let's put it that way. I mean, it sounds really shitty to say that, but I can't help my feelings. Like, I have other projects I want to do that I'm more interested in and passionate about. And like, I would rather do like I would rather do like an all achievements guide for like Dead Rising 2, because then I can like kind of like take it off as like finished, right? And that's more appealing to me than doing like 14 videos on Monster Hunter, you know. That's the kind of thing, like another 14. Especially because what they're gonna do is they're gonna do what they did with World, and they'll be like, oh, here's all these this catch-up armor, and then it's like, okay, now I have to like obsolete all my other shit, which kind of sucks. Demon Souls awaits. Yeah, I'd rather do Demon Souls. I want to finish Demon Souls. I want to do based on some recent streams. I've been inspired to do something else, which should be fairly quick to put together. That seems appealing and fun to me. And then, you know, Dead Rising is something I want to finish and be done with. And then it's like, well, it'll be nice when we're done Dead Rising, because like, well, it opens up a ton of doors, right? We could do fucking anything. It's probably gonna be like Dark Souls, likely, but it could be like literally anything. I don't know. Maybe I decide to just cover all the Resident Evil games or something, you know? Just like, it seems appealing to have, like, I like to, what I find the most enjoyable thing on my channel is like figuring things out, right? You kind of feel like you make like a cool route through the game that's like easy to follow, and it feels good, and it's not too difficult for most people. It's like a cool problem to solve, right? And then I like that when it's done, there's like a big finish thing, and I can move on to something else. I don't like Monster Hunter recently has been like, oh, there's gonna be a patch, so then it's like, okay. Now everyone's like, well, what about this patch? This patch introduced a bunch of gear. What about this? What about this? It's like, I don't really like covering games that are constantly being patched, which it seems like Monster Hunter has been, right? Well, it kind of has always been the case. There's like event quests and shit. I like to like have a guide that's gonna be like future-proof because the game is like finished and stable, which is why the Dead Rising games would be nice, because they are obviously not getting any patches. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Well, you can look at the roster in a minute. It's like it's very early game monster heavy, and like when they released Rise, there was no Elder Dragons, right? There was like Ibushi and Narwa, but you didn't have like Teostra, Chameleos, or Kushala-Daora. That took like a month to come out, and sure, a month is not like a super long time, but considering your game launched with like literally no content, it's kind of shitty. It's really bad. Says he doesn't want to play games with patches, then goes and makes Dark Souls videos. Well, the thing about Dark Souls is it's like 10 years old. And I don't think they're still patching it, are they? Well, except maybe like going back and ruining Dark Souls 2 with the only thing that was fun in that game, which was magic. Fuck my ass kicked. From a business perspective, that's the smartest move. The community is interested to supply premium quality DLC. Yeah. I guarantee you Rise probably didn't sell nearly as well as World did there. No, then just patch it and ending it or provide regular moderate quality. I mean, they are patching in an ending. They like that was like the most annoying thing of all is that like they released this game without a fucking ending. And like World had a very definitive ending. You could like work through the game and like the game ended. Like you beat Xeno'jiiva and that was like the end of the main story for World. And then they had expansion content after the fact. But the game ended. The game had an ending. You could be like, if you didn't like it or you were done with it, you just shelf it. But if you wanted to keep playing, there was more monsters to hunt, right? This game didn't have a fucking ending. Well, they did. They gave you like a village ending with Magna Malo. But then they like bring in Ibushi and Narwa and they don't finish their story. It's literally like you beat Narwa and what happens? Oh, she disappeared. It's like fucking okay, dude. And now it's exactly what I predicted. You have to fight Narwa and Ibushi at the same time, which is going to be absolute fucking AIDS, by the way. I don't know how they could make that fight any worse than it is. And they chose to do it that way. Mr. kicked you down the pit. Oh, patches, I see. Never mind. I'm stupid, okay? I have a fucking brainlet. I'm a fucking brainlet, okay? I am dumb. I get it now. I've been had. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Your joke is good. I'm just a fucking moron. Slip in that pun, yeah. I get it. Trusty Patches, Patches the hyena. Whatever the fuck he's called in Dark Souls 3. He doesn't exist in Dark Souls 2, the worst one. Just fucking stupid. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I should never stream again. Just like embarrass myself on a regular basis. Can you die yet? I just want to carve you to make like a helmet. I'm gonna turn you into a hat. I think I probably will actually turn you into a hat first thing. Because I'd rather have the baggy coil. There's Monster Hunter for history, who care? You should play Challenge the Hunt, that's all the point. The history is a waste of resources. The history? You mean the story? No, the story's fucking important. The story's really important. Especially when you put one in and then you don't put in a fucking ending. I don't know if you guys have seen a show called Toast of London, but there's literally an episode. Oh god, I'm dead. There's an episode of Toast of London where he writes a book and he doesn't have an ending, and he's like, I think I could just not have one. The publisher's like, no, you need a fucking ending. Are you stupid? Put that down as a bold claim. Oh, fuck's sake. How dumb I had to be to miss Unlisted Survivors in Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising 3 basically doesn't have survivors, and Dead Rising 3 is such a like Dead Rising 3 is going to be a shit show of a video to make, I guarantee it. Because Dead Rising 3 is like, you can finish it in like 2 days. And you have like a fucking week. You have so much time. And there's like so much shit that happens, but like, you have so much time to do everything. The timeline is fucked in Dead Rising 3. It's like inconsequential. But you have to do everything. Like, I don't know. I actually don't know how long everything's gonna take. So I'm gonna have to play a bunch of Dead Rising 3, and I'm gonna have to like, I might do it on stream because it might be mildly entertaining, but I'm gonna have to like figure out the basic order of events and then like try stuff out, and it's gonna take a lot of playthroughs to do that because I'm not like familiar with it. Like Dead Rising 2, off the record to a lesser extent. I've played off the record like twice now, but like I guess maybe more like 4 times. But like I know Dead Rising 2 really well. And I know what the achievements are, because I've been working on it like on and off for a long time. So I know what the achievements are for Dead Rising 2, and it's like... I kind of have like a route already like sort of developed. But I know the timeline of Dead Rising 2 pretty well. And Off the Record is kind of the same thing. It'll be easier to do, because it's a smaller game and whatever. Dead Rising 3 is going to have a lot of bullshit in it, like go around collecting Frank statues. There's just a lot of like shitty collectibles you have to get. And it's a bunch of shitty collectibles that I have to keep track of because the game doesn't keep track of them. Toast of London is one of those shows where you'll see a really good episode, then go, I should show this to my friends, and then the next episode you show them isn't that good and you feel bad. Yeah, but Toast of London has, I would say, mostly good episodes. But yeah, there's some duds in there. I love the one where he becomes a director. He's like directing the women's catalog or whatever, or the calendar. It's so funny. He's like yelling at this woman, and then Ed takes him aside. He's like, I think you have some issues with the directing. It's like, what? It's like, I think you should be more forceful with her. It's like, starts fucking screaming at her. It's fucking great, dude. Is there an Azuchi IG? I actually didn't know if there's Azuchi. Is there no Azuchi IG? Oh, that fucking sucks. I don't even know I'm in here. I should just check. Damn. They fucking cucked IG out of an Azuchi path, huh? Cucked to death. 3 guild tickets is a big ask. That's what we call a big ask, bro. Damn it, she can't even get my hat. I literally can't get anything I want. I can't get anything! Okay, let's go into my boy character. The main man. But yeah, I like Toast of London. Toast of London's good. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I've actually watched it like 4 times. Wait, what? Eric Carl? Very hungry caterpillar. Interesting. Ugh. So let's talk IG for a bit, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna escape this flesh prison. Okay, let's see. Oops. Okay. So what are our options? Oh, there's a Keizu path, but that's only high rank. No blue. Write it off immediately. I mean, your best bet might just be to go iron, but I guess my assumption is... What would I rather have? I'm thinking that is better. Just like looking at it, it's like, okay. So you either get 22 fire damage or 15% affinity. That has significantly higher blue sharpness. Like, it doesn't look like a lot, but like that's quite a bit. And I'm probably going to recommend you take the Hunter's Mail for 10 units. So that gives you even more. So your best bet might just be hunt Kulu right away, because you can get Toby. Yeah, it's probably Kulu. Let's compare that to you also get like 3 level 1s is not bad, but sockets are hard to come by in the early game anyways. So that's 170. Damn, 170 versus 150? Fuck. Doesn't have a lot of blue though. Yeah, IG looks like it's got a hard go of it. Cause like it doesn't get green. It doesn't get blue till here. 504. Might just be Ore Tree. No, that gives you a level 4 Kinsec. That's probably the one to pick. 10 raw damage is no joke. It's just like it's 15% affinity worth it, maybe. Sky High Glaive. That's no blue. I need the blue. Okay. If it doesn't have blue, I'm not interested. Amber Piton. Piton. Holy fuck, these things suck. 160. I don't think that's better. Although it is level 5. I guess you gotta ask yourself, is it better to have 10 raw and a level +1 level Kinsect versus like 15% affinity? I don't know. It's kind of shitty. Banabra Dragon. Nova Crystal's Flooded Forest. Again, Flooded Forest. Flooded Forest. All these like bug ones are so fucking weird. Rajang. Yeah, I'm thinking Arby's. By I'm thinking Arby's, I mean nothing. So they delete Little Britain from Netflix and replace it with Toast of London. No. Toast of London is a different show. Has Matt Berry of IT Crowd fame. Yeah. I mean, is there a third level of the Cthulhu, or does the Cthulhu just die? That kind of sucks that it dies. But it probably is just Cthulhu, Monster Mode plus Cthulhu. I mean, I went through with this thing. I went through here to here. I mean, it's probably just... It's probably like Cthulhu, Narga, Cthulhu, and then Narga here. And then here, yeah, that's probably what it is. Unsurprising, that's just how it goes. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you when I see ya. Good.